Welcome to Baker High Wildcats football. And now, Baker High Wildcats football.
Coming to you live from the north side of Jacksonville, Florida tonight for regional football championship playoff action between the Baker County Wildcats and the Rains Vikings. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Rains High School on the campus of William H. Rains High School here in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm Mike Cruz, joined as always by John Staples tonight, along with statistician Justin Thomas. Normally, you would hear Jackie Baker here along with me, but Jackie is out tonight. We'll send our best wishes along to Jackie tonight as he listens in back in McClenny, Florida. Jackie had a flat tire on the way over here tonight, couldn't make it. But, John, filling in nicely. How you doing tonight, John?
I'm doing great. Not a better time of the year than Florida high school playoff time. Along with college bowl season, this is the most exciting time of the year.
The Rains Vikings here on their home field called the Graveyard over on the north side of Jacksonville, doing battle with the Baker County Wildcats tonight. We'll get you all set for the action here. 2020 Baker County Wildcat football coming your way. Tonight a big one, second round of the 5A playoffs. The Wildcats had a chance to get by in the first round last week with a bye over Panama City Arnold. That game was not played. As you know, the Wildcats able to move to the second round. Rains, on the other hand, had a win against Westside. The Westside Wolverines came over here to Rains last week, and the Rains Vikings got that win here against the Wolverines on their home field. John, the Rains comes in tonight with a 4-6 record, but don't let the record fool you. They played some teams that have been in the playoffs, some teams that are still in the playoffs. They've lost some of those 6 losses. They've lost to Trinity. They've lost to Bartram Trail, Sandalwood, Terry Parker, and they also lost to Camden County, Georgia. Not a slouch in a very close game.
Also Venice, who is always a powerhouse. This is a very athletic team, watching them in warm-ups, watching them on film this week. They're very athletic. They don't look to be overly big. So if the Wildcats can be physical and prevent the big play, we're going to be in good shape tonight.
Wildcats a couple of weeks off after the 2-point loss at home to the Swanee Bulldogs on senior night, a game in which the Wildcats lost a 10-point lead in the final minutes, and Swanee was able to get out with a victory. We'll talk about that later on tonight because a win here tonight could put the Wildcats facing the Bulldogs again next week, but we'll talk more about that. We're going to pause 2 minutes for the national anthem, and when we come back, we'll get you set for kickoff here from Rains High School. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Baker High Wildcats football is being brought to you by American Recycling Center. Recycling helps the environment. American Recycling offers compensation for cans, radiators, copper, brass, and aluminum. American Recycling Center located at 5325 Woodlawn Road. That's 1/2 mile west of 121 near I-10. Open weekdays from 9 till 5, Saturdays from 9 to 1. Telephone 631-0152. That's 631-0152. American Recycling Center, happy to support Baker High football.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
And we welcome you back here to Rains High School on the north side of Jacksonville. The Wildcats of Baker County getting set to do battle with the Rains Vikings here in the second round of the Florida Class 5A football playoffs. The Wildcats coming out tonight wearing all white pants with the white jerseys trimmed in the red numerals with the black helmets. The Wildcats will send 4 captains to midfield for the opening coin toss: Carson Crawford, Zane Mobley, Connor South, and Scooby Graham, the Wildcat captains out there. It's been 2 weeks since the Wildcats did battle, Coach. What do you expect to see from this team tonight?
Well, we had a few nagging injuries in the Swanee game. Coming out of the Swanee game is a very physical game. A tough loss.
Tough loss.
Up 10 going into the fourth quarter, 6 turnovers and some uncalled for penalties on the Wildcats cost them the ball game. So I think that extra week off is going to be a benefit. And I think, as long as Scooby did his wind sprints over the 2 weeks, so we'll be in good shape.
Scooby looks ready to play. He's the first captain out on the field. He's actually going to be the only captain that walks all the way to the coin toss. The other 3 will stay behind. Coach, coming to the graveyard, you think about years past. Raines High School is a high school that, among schools in the First Coast area, produced more NFL talent than any school in this area, bar none. And let me just list off a few of those guys. You'll remember these names. Some of these guys were Florida Gators: Lito Shepard, Derek Gaffney, Terry LeCount, Ken Burrow, Derek Alexander, Harold Carmichael, a star wide receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles years ago, and, of course, Jabbar Gaffney. I mentioned Lito Shepard, but you also have to think about that Philadelphia Eagles secondary when you had Brian Dawkins back there.
Yes.
Brian Dawkins, another Raines Viking. So you can just go down the list and count the guys that Raines has produced that have been NFL talent players, and a longtime head coach here, Welton Coffey, that coached a lot of those guys over the years. So when you come to the graveyard, you're battling not only this Raines Vikings team, but a lot of history here.
It's very key for the Wildcats tonight to get out to a quick start and not let the momentum start out with Raines. But by the saying that, they've got to stay with the game plan. Don't panic. Face adversity, and go from there. I think that Kevin May's up-tempo offense tonight is going to give Raines a lot of problems. You'll possibly see some guys on the Raines defense taking some plays off because they're coming at them so fast. And as I stated earlier, as long as we don't let them get over the top, if we force them to go 9, 10, 11, 12 play drives, we're going to be in good shape.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, the up-tempo offense has worked great for the Wildcats all year. Only 2 losses on the year for the Wildcats. We failed to talk about the Wildcats record. Those 2 losses coming against Bowles and coming against Swanee. Both teams that played very physical defense and limited some of the up-tempo action that we had. We feel like better matchup here tonight with the up-tempo offense versus the Raines defense. We'll have to see if that plays out as true, but that's what we expect.
Yes. And, it's also going to be key what the front 7 do on defense. If those corners are having to come up and make a lot of tackles, it could pose problems for Raines going over the top with us. Those front 7 can shut down the run, and mainly Kareem Burke, number 2, who dictates their offense, then the Cats are going to be in good shape.
The winner of tonight's game, I mentioned earlier, we faced Swanee, the Bulldogs, in the last game of the year at home on senior night. The winner of tonight's ball game between the Vikings and the Wildcats will face the winner of Pensacola Pine Forest and Swanee. So we'll be keeping an eye on that score tonight, because those 2 teams doing battle out there in Pensacola tonight, the Wildcats and Vikings doing battle here. So you couldn't have 2 games with next week implications farther apart, right? All the way from Jacksonville to Pensacola.
Absolutely. And I think not just the teams, but I think there's a lot of people who'd like to see a rematch between the Cats and the Dogs.
I'd like to see it, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Now, I will go ahead and let Wildcat fans know, if the Wildcats were to win tonight, we will be on the road again next week. No matter who wins that game, Pine Forest or Swanee, we would be on the road, either in Pensacola like we were last year, or at Swanee just down the road in Live Oak. So either way,
let's play them on the side of I-10 north of Lake City. Who cares?
It doesn't matter. We want them. Vikings will kick off tonight. The Wildcats will send J-Mod Ruiz and Cam Smith back to return the kickoff back around our 10-yard line. We will move right to left across your radio dial as the Wildcats get set to do battle here against the Vikings, just about to get underway. A beautiful night, clouds clearing early on, a little bit of rain in the area around 5 o'clock Eastern time, but those clouds have parted ways, and it's a beautiful, cool, crisp night here from Raines High School, and should be an excellent night for high school football, John.
Beautiful night.
Kickoff's going to come down to Cam Smith. He's going to take it around the 15. Cam Smith tries to get upfield. He's going to get across the 25 and out of bounds near the 28-yard line, and that's where the Wildcats will start, closer to the 26-yard line. First down and 10. So Carson Crawford going to bring this offense back on the field for the first time in 2 weeks in this big playoff matchup.
Range defense, they fly to the ball. But with that being said, there's some things that they're going to be susceptible to: bootleg, reverse, play action back the other way. So look for Carson Crawford to possibly have a big night rushing tonight if they fly to the running back.
Wildcats will open with a 5-receiver set. You see Scooby Graham come out of the backfield to the receiver spot. Jamarian Baker also came out of the backfield to the other side. So 5 receivers on the first play, a 3-man down defensive line for Raines, and Crawford's going to take it right up the middle. And Crawford split out those 5 receivers and just ran straight up the middle and picked up about 8 yards out to the 34-yard line.
Nice play call by Kevin Mays to start the game, spread everybody out. They only had 4 in the box, and Crawford, nice little game to start it.
Now Baker and Graham will shift back to their traditional running back spots beside the quarterback in the shotgun formation. Second down, a long 2 coming up. Wildcats just underway here with the Raines Vikings on the road. Wildcats going to run the football with Crawford again. I think that was a mix-up in the backfield. Looks like he was trying to give the ball to Jamarian Baker, and Crawford took it ahead, close to the first down, but it's going to be about 1.5 yards short.
This is a big down right here. Need a first down to come out of the box. Raines is, when we go 2 backs, they're putting 8 guys in the box.
Third down play, going to give the ball to Graham. Graham's going to run off the right tackle, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. Graham tried to get across the 35 and out to the 36, and the up-tempo offense works great when you're getting first downs, but here on the first series, the Wildcats get 8 on the first play and not another 1.5 yards that they needed for the first down. It'll be 4th and 1. We'll have to punt it away.
Look for Coach Mays maybe on the next series to try and get J-Mod Ruiz deep. They're playing tight man coverage.
Low line drive punt's going to take a Wildcat roll and going to roll down to around the 25 to the 25-yard line. And Brian Mays will touch it down, and that's where Raines will start, first down and 10 from there. But not the possession you wanted to start the game, Coach.
No, but again, you got a 2-week layoff. Had it on second down there. The play wasn't very crisp, the exchange. So they'll get it together and come back at them. Like I say, the up-tempo is going to pay dividends down the road. Looks like Raines is going to come out in the 2-by-2 here.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, and a flag down here as the receiver on the right side of the ball moves, and you're going to get 5 yards against the Vikings to open up the series, I believe. They're going to talk about it.
Here we go. I've seen a lot of talking about it this year. They're going to wave it off. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I mean, obviously he threw the flag for a reason. They talk about it, wave it off. So first down and 10. No harm, no foul. 10:22 to go, just underway. Wildcats 4-man defensive front to open the game. Handoff, straight give, and the running back's not going far. He's going to get maybe 1 yard. Good job by the Wildcat defensive front.
Perfect job by Camilo Rollins filling the hole. And good job by the defensive front holding up the offensive line.
Connor South in there along with Camilo Rollins, that Wildcat defensive front, the 4-man front along the line. Zane Mobley, Cade Richardson, Weston Avra. It looks like Gibson over there as well.
That's Larry.
Larry, okay. Deshaun Larry on the other side. Here we go. Second down and 9. They're going to swing pass to the right side. A catch made, and a tackle is going to be made across the 30 to the 31-yard line as Toby Kinghorn came over and made the tackle. Short gain, maybe 4. It'll set them up in a 3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5, look for them. Two's in the backfield. It's run 80% of the time on 3rd and 6. I'm not so sure they're going to stick to that tendency here.
Shotgun snap goes back. The quarterback looking deep. He fires one down the deep left sideline, and he's got a receiver. A catch was made, and he's off to the races. 15, 10, 5, and a touchdown as they go over the top and burn the Wildcats on a touchdown play here with just 2 minutes and 40 seconds gone in the ball game. Raines on the board, 6-0.
That is what we can't have happen. We cannot have the 3-play touchdowns. We've got to force them to go 9, 10, 11 plays to score a touchdown. or we're going to have a long night.
Well, that time the Range Vikings saw something on that side of the line, and the quarterback dropped back, little pump fake to the left side, threw one deep down the left sideline. Thought it might have been overthrown to start with, but hit the receiver in stride, and Range going to kick the extra point here. Not the way we wanted to start the game, and the kick is on the way, and the kick is good down the middle. 7-0. The Range Vikings take the lead here. 9:17 to go in the first quarter. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
And we welcome you back here to Raines High School. The Raines Vikings opening the scoring first. Just 2 minutes and 43 seconds gone, 9:17 to go in the first quarter here in this 5A second-round playoff game in the Florida High School Activities Association playoffs. Wildcats now back to return the kick again. Going to send Cam Smith and J-Mod Ruiz back to return. Wildcats need to get a good offensive possession here and answer the touchdown that Raines just put on the board.
Yes, we need to get something sustained here.
Low kick again, and this one's going to be going out of bounds. And the Wildcats will get the ball upfield here as the ball goes out of bounds, and we'll take a first down and 10 on the penalty. So Wildcats, that first possession, 3 and out. Raines comes back, and on the third play of the drive on a 3rd and 5, they go deep down the left sideline for a long touchdown pass. The Wildcats offense needs to come back and get the ball moving here as we sit high atop the graveyard. Beautiful night for high school football. Wildcat fans made their way over here too, Coach.
They are another good crowd as usual. These linebackers for Raines are very active coming forward on that first series. We may need a little play action here and something behind those guys to draw them in. We've got to loosen up that defense right away and get those 8 guys loosened up a little bit.
2 receivers to the left for the Cats, 1 to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. Scooby Graham anchors the backfield here. Carson Crawford takes the snap, going to give it to Graham. Graham bounces outside. There he goes. There goes Graham across the 40, across midfield and into Raines territory, and a fumble on the play. And it looks like Tyler Richardson is there to clean it up for the Cats as one of the Raines Vikings just jumped on Scooby's back and forced a fumble, but the Wildcats get it, and they get a first down.
Good run by Scooby. Good blocking on the right side. Found a crease. Got it up in there for a nice game.
Scooby lost his helmet. He'll come out for a play. Cam Smith checks in along with Jamarian Baker and Carson Crawford in the backfield. 2 receivers set to the left again to the strong side of the field. First down and 10. The Wildcats hit in the backfield here as Crawford was trying to get the handoff to Jamarian Baker, and nothing doing as that defensive front is in the backfield before the handoff can be made.
You might, like I said, some kind of play action or a little screen or something. Those linebackers are very active coming forward right now.
They are. They started with a 3-man front, and like you said, they are just pinching closer to the line. And that time they were in the backfield to throw the Wildcats for a 2-yard loss. We're at the 47 of the Vikings, 2nd down and 12.
Raines is strictly man coverage. Looks like they're going to drop into a zone here.
2nd down play. Crawford takes it. He's going to run it to the right. He's got the 45. He's inside the 40 and going to pick up about 7 yards here on the play. And they got to blow the whistles here. Raines just trying to hold these guys up and go for the strip. The ball down to the 40 is going to bring up a 3rd and about 6.
I would think that the Cats are in 4-down territory, so we don't need to get greedy here. Just get a nice little run or draw them offside, which we're very good at doing. As you can see, this guy's nose-to-nose with J-Mod down here. Look for something to break down here sooner or later. 3rd down play, Crawford in the shotgun. Crawford takes a snap, going to give it to Graham. Graham is going to be bounced outside, and he's going backwards. And I agreed with you for a moment, Coach, but when you lose 3 yards on that play, you're going to have to punt it here. That changes the whole complexion.
Yeah, you can't go backwards on 3rd and 6. You got to get positive yards if you're going to go 4-down territory. And that play just a little straight give to Scooby to the right side. And again, the Vikings were in the backfield, and the Cats unable to capitalize on that first down they had in the field position. So now we'll punt it away. Low line drive punt is going to be taken around the 15-yard line. The Viking is going to bring it back up, and there's a flag down behind him. So blocking the back most likely will bring this back, and the Vikings will be set up deep inside the 20 here to start their drive.
Big series here for the defense. They stuffing them, and then the one play just decimated them. So stay away from the big play. Make them go the distance.
Coach, I the first thing that I noticed tonight, it looks like the Wildcats may be a step slow.
Well, I think whoever plays Raines is probably going to be a step slow. But if you're talking about the 2-week layoff, we do look a little sluggish.
That's what I meant.
And that happens. So let's give it a little time here. But like I say, this is a big series here. We look good up front. Just nothing over the top, and we'll be all right.
And you called that early on. You said you got to bring it in to keep them from going over the top. 1st down and 10 now. They back Raines up to the 14-yard line. So timeout on the field here. 6:46 to go in the quarter. We'll keep it here. Early on, like you say, this is a big possession for the defense. The Wildcat offense has had the ball twice.
Yes.
That second series, we get it over into their territory. Looks like we're making some headway, but twice they got into our backfield and threw us for a loss. We can't have those lost plays.
Right. And like I say, sooner or later, and hopefully sooner here, we're going to try and get J-Mod loose deep. And even if we don't complete it, let's loosen those guys up a little bit. But those linebackers are the guys that are really causing us problems right now, flying up in there. So little play-action screen, maybe the wide receiver screen over the middle. All those things Coach Mays has in his playbook. Look for that to come to fruition here.
Yeah, the screen pass certainly will loosen it up, especially well executed. 1st down and 10 Raines. They're inside their own 15-yard line to start. Quarterback sends 3 receivers to the right. They're going to go straight give, and the running back falls down in the backfield, just lost his footing back there, and he's going to lose a yard, maybe 2.
Good job by Connor South fitting the outside leverage there, forcing him back inside, forcing him to lose his footing.
That always helps.
Always.
2nd down, call it 12 for Raines after the running back lost his footing. That time, same thing they did on the first series, just a straight give on the 1st down, and then they came to the swing pass 2nd down. Let's see if they're predictable. 2nd down play, quarterback takes the snap. He's going to roll it left and keep it himself, and he's going to take a dive, maybe for a 2-3 yard gain, but it's going to bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and probably 9.
Good job of Wes Abra coming down the line. The defensive front looks like they're holding their own up there right now. Coach Canday bringing in his nickel package. It looks like Scooby Graham coming in, and a few more guys on a definite passing down here, 3rd and 12.
Quarterback didn't get back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's actually 3rd down and 11. And like you said, wholesale changes on the defense. The Wildcats bring in a little more speed here on 3rd down. Raines a little confusion on the offensive side. 5:33 to go in the first quarter. Raines with a 7-0 lead. Quarterback in the shotgun, takes a snap, takes a jet sweep. They've got a little screen set up, and it's incomplete. The Wildcats blew it up. Had one guy coming free to the quarterback, made him throw early, Coach, and that's going to put us in a punt situation.
Just what the Wildcats needed. Also, Raines' punt team is very susceptible. I don't know if we have a punt block in this week, but they're very susceptible. Not a great leg on the punter. He's about a 30-yard guy, so we should be in good shape when we get the ball back.
Sounds like you've been doing some film study.
I've been doing a little bit of film study this week. In between those buses running their routes, we've had that video going.
Wildcat return man is going to be set up around the 45 of the Vikings, so we should get good field position here. Punter back around the goal line. Punter gets a high kick, and it's going to come down
short, get out of the way,
and it's going to take a roll right out of bounds at the 40-yard line of the Vikings. So the Wildcats will get good field position inside Raines territory. So that defensive stop for the Cats, like you said, very critical early on Now the Cats have great field position, and you got to do something with it.
Now we got to stick it in there. We need to, find some creases inside the tackle-to-tackle hole, get Scooby going. And like I say, we still need to loosen them up going down the field, which Coach Mays loves to do anyway. So
3 receivers set to the left. Cam Smith over here on this side for the Wildcats, the strong side of the field, 1st and 10 from the 40 of the Vikings. Carson Crawford in the backfield, takes the snap, looks to throw, pump fake, now going to throw one deep down the left side, and nobody was fooled on that play. Crawford, a little pump fake at the line, was trying to get Jamod Ruiz free down the sideline and just overthrew everybody as nobody was open.
They forced Jamod to the inside. Jamod's got to try and work his way out to the sideline and get down the field. Too much traffic inside.
2nd down now for the Cats, 2nd and 10, non-productive 1st down. 5:11 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Reigns lead. They opened on the first series with a long touchdown pass. 2nd down play. The Wildcats run it upside. Jamarian Baker's got a hold. There he goes, 15, 10. Jamarian Baker to the 5. He's going to be hit at the goal line, but he scores across the goal line, and the Wildcats have a 40-yard touchdown run for Jamarian Baker.
There we go. Up tempo. You're going to see these Reigns guys start wearing down. Great crease right there. And when you're playing man coverage across the board, you've got no safety in the middle of the field if your back breaks it.
Wildcats will attempt the extra point here. Is that Blake back in? Not sure. Number 30 is the kicker for the Cats. We'll have to check that. Kick is on the way. It looks good from here, and it's right down the middle. The kick is through, and it's 7-7 ball game. I'm not sure who the kicker is, Coach. How about you?
Watch my line.
I got number 30. Blake Mays was injured in that next to the last ball game tonight. And
I'll see if I can see him with his helmet off here.
I've got Levi Jewell. No, that was last year.
Levi graduated.
that was last year.
He didn't get a red shirt here.
7-7. The Wildcat fans a little happier now as the Wildcats able to get the touchdown run. 40-yard run for Jamarian Baker, as like you said, that crease opened up in the middle of that defensive front, and Baker took it to the house. 7-7 ball game.
That was huge right there. The defensive stop again, getting them, forcing them deep in the field there, not letting them flip the field on us. Critical. And like I say, if we can get them in those situations, their punting game is not very strong.
So, Coach, I've got Clark Bryant listed as number 30. Does that sound right?
That's
possibly
Mayor Bryant's son.
There you go. Clark Bryant, number 30, is listed as the kicker, and if that's right, that would be Mark Bryant's son. We'll have to check that. Short kickoff here, going to be fielded around the 15-yard line. The Vikings going to bring it straight back up the middle of the field and going to be hit right around the 35, and they'll take it there, 1st down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter, 4:50. Coach, I feel like I didn't give you a proper introduction to start the ball game tonight. Jackie Baker not able to be with us tonight. Jackie, hope you're doing well back home in Baker County and listening in to the Wildcat football game here tonight. But I've got none other than legendary baseball coach John Staples with me tonight. And, Coach, glad to have you along.
It's great to be here. Like I say, this is a very exciting time of the year, whether you're a player or a coach, color man, or a fan at the game.
First down handoff, the Wildcat defense does a nice job of stringing along the running back along the line of scrimmage there, and he's going to go out of bounds right on the line of scrimmage for no gain, 2nd down and 10.
Once again, the defensive linemen playing their technique, the linebackers, filling their holes and getting their fits made, and they look good against the run tonight.
2nd down and 10 now, Reigns from their own 35-yard line. 7-7 ball game here from the graveyard.
Watch a little quick screen out this way.
4 receivers set to the right side, 1 to the left. No backs in the backfield here on 2nd down. You called it, Coach, a little quick screen to the receiver here, and he's going to be tackled right away. There we Cats do a good job as Kobe Kinghorn comes over and makes another tackle from that linebacker position.
When they've shown that set, they like to throw that quick screen out here, and Coach Kennedy had that defense ready for it.
Connor South's going to check out. Scooby Graham checks in for him. The Wildcats now third down and long package, third down, call it 9. They split 4 receivers left. They throw the quick screen to the left side this time. Looking for blocking over there, and he's going to be tackled out of bounds.
We're going to have
short of the first down.
4th and 3, it looks like.
Yeah, they're trying to move the chains over here, and the fans.
Either that or the big fella home that's heading for that cheeseburger down there. I don't know.
He was trying to advance the chains, but it'll be 4th down.
This is big if they go for it. This is huge. We don't need to jump off sides here. All right, we're going to have a punt.
Well, they're changing personnel. We'll see if they do actually punt it, but we'll see. They are changing personnel. 4th down and 2, just short of midfield. They threw the screen that play, same formation to the other side of the field. Came close to the first down, but they're going to come close to a delay of game here if they don't hurry. 4th down play, punter on the field. Let's see, and there's the delay, so they definitely will be punting now, Coach.
There we go. There we go. That's what we needed. Now we're looking at a 25-yard punt instead of a 30-yard punt.
Wildcat return man stands back at our own 30-yard line. We need to come up and field this thing and see if we can get a return on. Wildcats now 7-7 ball game. And, Coach, the clock's running. 2:37. Punter stands back around his own 25-yard line. Snap back, a good snap. Punt's on the way, a high punt. Fair catch called for down here by the Cats, and it'll be taken.
Nice fair catch.
Yeah, you don't want that thing rolling. It's good. It's good when you have a return man back there that's capable of making that fair catch, keeping the ball right there. Too many times in high school football, you'll see that ball allowed to hit and just take a roll and roll and roll. And this time the Wildcats, a good job, will start at the 35-yard line.
Great job of J-Mod there. Cats again, right here. We need to sustain a drive, keep that range defense on the field a little while.
1st down and 10. The Cats send out Carson Crawford in the offense. We'll be going from the 33-yard line. Crawford, 2 backs in the backfield. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left here. 1st down and 10 play. Carson crawls for the ball. Looks to throw. They set up the screen across the middle. The catch is made. He's got Cameron Crawford on the catch, and Cameron's going to take it out across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
Nice job to, again, what we talked about, loosen up those linebackers a little bit. They're forcing everything forward, get it right over the backside of them, and nice little 9-yard pickup there.
Going to get a penalty against the Cats here, though, and I missed that. I did not see the flag. They throw the flag at the point on the other side. It looked like a legal formation called against the Cats, and they'll back them up 5 from the original line, so that's going to wipe out a 9-yard gain and make it a 1st down and 15.
Oh, that was a good 1st down play, too.
Down marker's wrong. He's got 2nd down. And they're going to stop the clock here and call official timeout to get everybody set.
Yeah, keep moving the chain. You got to get somebody knows what's going on. They keep moving them every time.
Baker County fans getting on to the chain gang over here because they had 2nd down on the down marker. We'll get it changed back to 1st. And
we've got to move that grill down to the other end so this guy will move them with us.
1st down and 15. The Wildcats trying to run it out of there, and Crawford takes the handoff, and he's tackled in the backfield. So, Coach, we just went from a 9-yard gain on a screen pass, had the penalty, brought it back to make it 1st and 15, and now with a 4-yard loss, you're looking at 2nd and almost 20.
I didn't see where 15 came from, but we got some guys from range that are just screaming into the backfield. We're going to have to shore that up. Some guys are going to have to quit missing assignments and give us a little bit of time.
2nd down play, trying to throw a little toss pass out here to Scooby Graham, and he threw it a little quick. Might have had J-Mod Lewis open down the sideline, but either way, it's going to be 3rd and very long after the incompletion.
Yeah, this has not been a good series for the Cats.
Well, it started out great.
Great, absolutely. We kind of dug a hole here, but don't need to force anything here. Don't want to give Raines, ball down on our end of the field.
3rd down play, straight give up the middle. Looked like Cam Smith on the carry, going to take it ahead across the 30-yard line, pick up some of those penalty yards, but the Wildcats now
picked up about 9 there. That's fine. No turnovers down here.
Cam Smith on the carry.
4th down and 11. The Wildcats will have to punt it, so our punter is going to stand back around the 15-yard line. That game of field position, tie ball game here, 7-7, under a minute to go in the first quarter. Need a momentum builder for the Cats here. Punt is a low one, low little line drive, comes to this side, and it's going to take a range roll, and it's going to be right at midfield where the Wildcats will down it there. Toby Kinghorn comes up and downs it, and Raines is going to have good field position from their own 49.
That didn't work out the way we wanted it to, that series.
No, and I like it because, I don't like it, but I like the play call. You call the screen pass, you say that's going to work, we get 9 yards, but the penalty backs us up, so puts us behind the chains on 1st and 15. So instead of a 2nd and 1, you have a 1st and 15, and that just puts the Wildcats back.
2's in the backfield. They're going to run it 80% of the time.
1st down and 10 from the 49 for the Vikings. They do run with the running back number 2, and the Wildcats all over it.
All over it. Nice play by Cade Richardson right there. Closing down, didn't run upfield. Tackle blocked down. He closed down and was right in number 2's hip, the running back.
1 yard loss on the play back to the 48. Now Raines is going to hurry. 24 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tie ball game. 2nd down and 11. Toby Kinghorn comes up and shows blitz. He's going to get into the backfield, and they're going to throw it deep down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for the receiver, but the Wildcats had double coverage out there with safety help.
We got
Carlos Jefferson over there with DeHaven.
They're going to keep coming back to that time and time again. Hopefully our safeties are loose enough back there to give us some help over the top.
That incompletion will stop the clock with 11 seconds to go in the first quarter, so 7-7 ball game. Wildcats on defense here, trying to stop Raines again. We've stopped them, all except for the one long bomb touchdown on the first possession. Here we go, 3rd down, call it 11. Quarterback straight drop. Now he's going to run it. He's going to fire one deep down the right sideline, and that pass was a duck. And the Wildcats good coverage, and the receiver was actually holding our guy from coming back to make the interception.
How is that not offensive pass interference is beyond me. That guy took Carlos's face mask off, stole his lunch money, and took his football from him. That's all right, here we go. How about a bad snap on a punt for Raines? Are we due for one of those?
Yeah, we kind of do. You said their punt team was shaky, but they've looked pretty good so far.
30-yard punt. Come on.
Wildcats set to return the punt back around the 20-yard line. 4 seconds to go. This will be the last play of the first quarter. They're going to take it. Wildcats are going to get back there and hit him, and the ball is going to fall incomplete. They faked the punt, and that's going to change field position in the Wildcats' favor as the quarter comes to a close.
They had a little bit of a bad snap there. Got a lot of pressure on him, and took it, rolled out, and tried to hit a guy that wasn't even looking for the ball.
Toby Kinghorn, a one-man wrecking crew on that play, got back there, disrupted the pass. And I got to tell you, the one thing I've seen, Coach, is if you get the guys throwing the football for Raines on the move, they are not accurate with the football.
No, not at all. You got to get his feet moving. He doesn't like that, even though he's an athletic quarterback. He doesn't like throwing the ball on the run. And we're starting to bring some pressure with Kinghorn and Connor South off the edges, along with that defensive front.
I want to send a hello to all the Wildcat fans listening in here back home in Baker County as the Wildcats taking second-round action here tonight with the Raines Vikings 7-7 here at the end of the first quarter. We're going to start the second quarter with great field position. And how about what you got for first quarter stats, Coach?
First quarter, Baker County 74 yards, Raines 79. 70 of Raines came on the one
play. One play.
So defense, don't give up the big play, and we're in great shape. So
there you go. First down and 10 from the 48-yard line of the Vikings after the failed punt fake, and the Wildcats going to do a little zone read here, fake the ball to Baker, and Carson Crawford tackled by 3 guys before he can get moving. So second down 11.
It's about time for a reverse or some kind of bootleg coming back out the other way.
You got to loosen the middle, don't you, Coach?
We're going empty right here.
Empty backfield set. The Wildcats will send 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Carson Crawford in the backfield. Second down, 11. Just underway, second quarter here. 7-7 ball game. Crawford takes the snap, going to run it straight ahead. Crawford, maybe a yard. Tough running there. They were trying to spread it out like we did early in the game and get Crawford loose in the middle against that defense, but Raines read that one perfectly.
We're going to have to beat a man-up matchup out here somewhere in order to loosen these guys up. They are 2 yards off our receiver.
I mean, right on the line. Right on the line,
and, we're going to have to get J-Mod some way.
Third down, Crawford rolls to the weak side of the field. Now he throws one deep down the sideline, and it's going to be looking for Tyler Richardson over there, and it's going to fall incomplete, and the Cats are going to waste great field position here and have to punt the football away. Crawford just rolled to the weak side that time. And looking downfield, Tyler Richardson was breaking free late, tried to get it deep down the field to him, but couldn't get enough on the throw to get it down there. It'll be fourth down.
It's going to be, with their man coverage, it's going to be tough for the single back screen without any kind of play action because they've got a man on that back.
Raines has to burn a timeout here, I think, as they didn't have a return man on the field, so they burn a timeout here late, trying to get the return man on the field. That might come back to haunt them, Coach. They had to use a timeout. 10:50 to go, second quarter, 7-7 ball game. Again, I want to thank all the folks listening back home in Baker County for the football game. I want to send along some special well wishes, Coach, real quick to our good friend Jamie Rogers up in Cook County, Georgia. Jamie, if you're listening in tonight, get well soon. Jamie, obviously, we talked about Live Oak earlier, went over there, built that resurgent Live Oak football team, came back, led the Wildcats here to a state championship run back in 2017, and now up in Cook County, Georgia. But, Coach Rogers, if you're listening in, we wish nothing but the best for you and for a speedy recovery.
Hope that Tiff Regional Hospital's rocking tonight, every time the Cats do something well. And hello to Herb and Patsy. They're listening in. I know this has been a rough week for you guys also.
Wildcat's going to punt it away here. It's going to take a Wildcat roll, and the return man's going to pick it up and try to salvage something, and he's going to be tackled over there along the far sideline. So good job by the Wildcat special teams. Raines going to have tough field position back at their 17-yard line. 10:38 to go in the first half. A 7-7 ball game, Coach, and this has kind of settled into a football game now. You saw Raines score early on that long pass, but since then the defenses have kind of ruled the day.
Well, and again, you're seeing a defense, Baker County, that has been a strength all year. I think there's 9 of those guys back from last year, so they're a well-seasoned club. And then you have Raines, who is very athletic and flies to the football.
First down and 10 from the 17. Raines going to fire a little screen out to the left side again. This time they're going to get some yardage. There he goes across the 25, across the 30. Going to be upended across the 35. And DeHaven Clark looked like he got the football, but they're going to say he was out of bounds. It'll be first down Raines at the 35-yard line. McGee with the catch.
Caught us in a blitz out on this side. Connor South came off the edge, got good pressure, but they hit the guy in the flat where he would have been real quick and made a little move and got to the outside for a good gain.
First down and 10 now from the 35-yard line. The Vikings with the football. They split 2 receivers to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Quarterback going to give it straight ahead to the running back. He's going to get ahead for a yard, maybe a yard and a half, and Camilo Rollins leads the charge, and the Wildcats a big tackle there.
Camilo, Cade Richardson flying to the ball there. Wes Avra, tackle to tackle. You can usually bet big fella Wes going to be in on the play somewhere along in there. Going trips up top here.
Second down 9 now for the Vikings. Out across the 37-yard line here. Quarterback alone, no backs in the backfield, and the Wildcats get good pressure. They're going to get to him, and he's going to make an intentional grounding over here. No doubt about it. He just throws it into the ground. He would have been sacked back there.
Got no flag?
Oh, no flag, Coach.
There was nobody within 30 yards of that football.
Oh, my goodness.
There was nobody within 30 yards of that football. That might be the topper of all toppers.
Should have been a sack for the Cats there or intentional grounding. Either way, though, it's an incompletion. So 3rd down and 8 now. The Vikings send 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They come back to the line quickly here, send 1 man in motion. Quarterback takes a snap. He looks to throw. Fires one across the middle here, and it's going to be incomplete. Low throw. The receiver could not make the catch. That was McGee he was looking for here, and it's going to be incomplete, and they'll have to punt it away.
Good job by Carlos Jefferson breaking up. Receiver tipped the ball up. He almost had a shot there, but good play by Carlos Jefferson.
Defenses taking over in this football game. The Wildcats now going to send a man back here to return this punt. 7-7 ball game, 9:24 to go.
Let's keep getting pressure on that punter.
9:24 in the first half here. Second round playoff game from Raines High School in Jacksonville, Florida. I want to thank everybody for listening in here to WFBB. Punts away, a good high punt. It's going to take a roll at the 40.
Can't let that ball hit the roll. That was 15 yards on the bounce.
Short punt, going to come down, take a roll for the Vikings back to the 27, so the Cats will take it there. 73 yards from Pater. Want to give a little shout out here, Coach, really quickly. I was talking to one of the guys that we talked to a lot back in Baker County. He's one of the coaches of the youth Wildcat football program. They got invited to the Turkey Bowl shootout tomorrow in Georgia. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in just a moment, but Kyle Davis going to take those 10U Wildcats and the 6U Wildcats up there to play in Georgia. We'll talk about that in a moment. Wildcats here on first down, going to run Scooby to the left side. Scooby's going to get across the 30 and out near the 35-yard line on a good gain on first down, maybe 9 yards.
Good game by Scoob there. Shut it down inside. He kept bouncing it outside to the left. Planted his foot, cut upfield, and carried a guy about 4 yards.
Second down play coming up. Second down, call it a yard and a half. Bad snap. Crawford's got to go back and get it. He gets it, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss. And that all happened because of a bad snap. And Crawford couldn't corral the bad snap, and we're going to go backwards here.
Keep shooting ourselves in the foot here.
Oh.
Penalty, bad snap. Just like last series, we go 9 yards forward on first down, and we just go 6 yards backwards.
Scooby Graham went 9 on the first down play after that bad second down play. We're facing 3rd and long. Crawford going to fire one deep down the right sideline. He's got Cameron Crawford over here coming free, but it's incomplete, just out of the reach of his brother Cameron. And the Wildcats, after that 9-yard gain on first down, Coach, can't get a first down, and we've got to punt it again.
No, but that I like that play right there. They ran Cameron Crawford on a wheel route. He was behind the guy. We just missed on the connection. But that was a good-looking ball play.
I like the play call, but I don't like 2nd and 1 going to 3rd and 9. High punt here. It's going to take a Wildcat roll along the Viking sideline over there and going to go out of bounds across the 40 to around the 43-yard line. And that's where Raines will start it. But these defenses have kind of taken over. Both defenses kind of settled in now. 8:04 to go in the first half. Which team is going to come out of here? 7-7. Tie ball game right now, Coach, and the Wildcat defense back on the field.
Yep, that's never good, but they've got to keep us. They've got to suck it up, overcome adversity right here, keep us in the ball game until we can get some kind of momentum going on offense.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun, takes the snap, fires left side. Catch is made over here at the 40-yard line, and a good job by the Wildcats as they come and make the tackle over here, and he's not getting much.
No, good play by Ronnie Ellis. Little Ronnie making a great tackle in the open field to shut that down. It was a good-looking play.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie had to come from about 9 yards back, made a great open field tackle. Good athleticism by little Ronnie right there.
No gain on the play as Ellis makes a good tackle. Wildcats come clean it up. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Same formation, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Wildcats show blitz. Here they come. They're going to run the quarterback to the right side. Camilo Rollins makes him bounce outside. They're going to get a flag down behind the play.
We've got a hold.
Yep, the quarterback would have been outside and across the 50-yard line, would have been close to a first down, but you're going to get a hold against the Vikings, and this is going to back them up 10 yards.
Camilo had the angle on it. I'm not sure he wasn't the guy that was held. But again,
I think it might have been, Coach.
Linebackers are fitting their holes well. Defensive line doing a good job forcing everything outside. We're going to have that chain crew figured out by halftime. They're going to be straightened out, or they may not get out of here with that cheeseburger at the end of the game.
After the holding penalty, a 2nd down and 20 now. 7:20 to go first half, 7-7 ball game. Quarterback in the shotgun. No backs in the backfield. Quarterback going to run it straight to the right. He's going to get stuffed after a gain of maybe 3 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd and very long now for the Vikings. 3rd and call it 16.
Okay, we don't need to let them get a desperation pass here over the top. We're bringing in that nickel defense again.
Wholesale changes on the defense. The big guys coming out.
Scooby, all those guys coming in.
3rd down play now. No backs in the backfield. 3 receivers left. 2 to the right. 5 receiver formation here. The quarterback takes a snap, straight drop. He's going to scramble out now, and he's not going to get anywhere near the first down yardage as the Cat defense comes up and contains the quarterback there. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage to make it a 4th and 10, and they'll have to punt it away.
Once again, open field tackle by Ronnie Ellis. Saying his name a lot the last few games. He's really started flying up from that safety spot, which is not always good, but DeHaven's been playing more of the deep safety, and little Ronnie's rolling up and almost like an outside linebacker role. And he's had some really good games here the last few games.
Well, in that play, it's okay for the safety to come up because you're just playing contained, keeping them back. You know, they had 15 yards to go. Quarterback picks up about 4, so 4th down 11, and they're going to punt it away. High punt coming down over here, and Jamil's going to watch this one hit over around the 25-yard line or so, and that's where it'll be downed, and the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10 from the 25, 5:45 to go. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the FHSAA football series on WFBB.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
To all you Wildcat fans listening in across the way, 5:45 to go, 2nd quarter here from Raines High School, 7-7 ball game. Wildcat offense back on the field. Carson Crawford in the backfield, 2 receivers to the left, 2 backs in the backfield with him. There goes Jamarian Baker running left side. Jamarian's across the 30, and Jamarian's going to pick up 5, maybe 6 tough yards on 1st down.
This has been a critical down here the last 2 series. A 2nd down and 3, 2nd down and 4.
2nd down and 4, like you said. Crawford now. Baker in the backfield. 1 receiver left. 2 receivers to the right. Here we go. Going to run the ball straight ahead. Crawford's got a hole. There he goes. 35. Crawford across the 40. Crawford to the 45-yard line. And Carson Crawford takes the handoff up the middle to Cam Smith and takes it himself out across the 46-yard line, and a big 1st down.
Mike, look for that play to start opening up. Just a little zone read play. Carson keeps it. They're flying to the running back right now.
Going quick, and the Wildcats fumble the snap, and the snap never got back to the quarterback. Carson has to come up and pick it up. You can't have that happen.
Our snaps are becoming a serious problem here right now. We've got to get that worked out.
Trying to go fast that time, trying to get the snap back to Crawford. The snap never made it, but Crawford warily came up and got it. Got a 1-yard gain out of it to make it a 2nd and 9. Here we go. 2nd down and 9. Crawford takes the snap, gives to Jamarian Baker. He's got a hole. He's down inside the 50 and across the 50 into Viking territory down to the 45, and they're going to say
3rd and 1.
Move the chains. 1st down.
Watch us to try and draw them off sides right here with a hard count.
Well, the side judge here calls first down and moves the chains. So first down for the Cats.
Oh, there we go.
And we didn't know it, but Jamarian Baker now trying to bounce it outside, and he's going to be hit and stop. See, if they would have had control of the game there, Coach, and the Wildcats would have known that was first down, we wouldn't have had to go so fast there. We were trying to pick up a quick yard, but instead it was first down, and Jamarian Baker thrown for a 4-yard loss.
We were a yard and a half short of that first down.
I'm with you. It was the wrong call. Second down 14 now, though, after that play.
They have got no safety in the middle of the field, and this guy's playing J-Mod 2 yards off the ball.
Second down play. Crawford calls for the snap. Going to give the ball to Cam Smith. Cam Smith's going to try to get outside, and he had one man to beat before he had a lot of green grass in front, but gets tackled 2 yards upfield. It'll be third and long.
We are not going to go east-west against this team tonight. We are not going to go east-west.
Third and 12. Cats trying to go fast here. Raines changing some personnel. Scooby Graham in here. He's going to move to receiver. Cameron Crawford changing spots. Cam Smith in the backfield. Wildcats, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Crawford in the gun. Third down play. Looks to throw. Fires one deep down the right sideline. He's got Cameron Crawford that's going to be out of bounds. Just couldn't quite get the pass to him, but Cameron again had some room out there. If they can make that connection, it'll be a big play, but we'll have to punt it.
We got to keep that pass in bounds, give them a chance.
Near misses, Coach. Near misses.
Near misses, but we're loosening it up a little bit. But the running game, we got to go right at them. We're bouncing things and going sideline to sideline. This is not the team to do that against.
Good high punt. They're going to call for a fair catch, and he's going to make it right at the 23-yard line. So Raines will have the ball first and 10 from their 23-yard line. And, Coach, man, this has settled into a defensive slugfest, I'll tell you.
That's okay, as long as we score the last one at the end of the game. But we've got to just keep, again, the secondary cannot get lulled to sleep and get beat over the top. That's the only thing. If they have 79 yards, like we said at the first quarter, 70 were on one play. So, first down Vikings. They're at the 23-yard line. They send the man in motion. 3 receivers now to the left side of the field. They just run the back straight ahead, and the Cats not letting the back get out of the backfield. Baker Prevention Coalition wants to remind local Baker County residents to shop local Baker on Saturday, December 5th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to have an event right there in downtown McClenny. The event is to celebrate small local businesses, and starting on Small Business Saturday on November 28th and culminating in the main event on December 5th, where businesses and organizations will have vendor booths in downtown McClenny and will announce prize and contest winners. Raines going to go deep here on second down, and nobody home as he overthrows everybody. Good coverage out there by the Cats, and it'll force them into a third down. But just to finish that up, you can apply for a vendor booth on Facebook. Just look for the Shop Local Baker 2020 event page, and they will be observing CDC guidelines and encouraging social distancing and mask wearing. So something to remember. Starting on November 28th, going to December 5th, Shop Local Baker. Good job by Jameel Jones that time in coverage, not letting him get over the top. Wesley Saggs in at defensive end, made a nice play there on first down. Spelling Zane Mobley, giving Zane a breather over here.
Third down play, third down and 8. Raines going to send 2 receivers out to the right, and now you're going to get a timeout from the Vikings again. They have to burn another one with 2:16 to go. 2:16 to go here in the half, and Raines had to think about this third down play, third down and 8. What's your play call, Coach, if you're the Vikings?
I'm gonna try and hit that quick screen out wide to the receiver. They've had some success with that, and
you pick up a block, you get some big yardage, right?
Pick up the block, but Cats just need to make a good open field tackle and shut that down and force Raines into a punting situation. 2 minutes left. I'm not sure I don't go after a punt block right here.
And, Coach, you take away the one play, like you said earlier, the 70-yard touchdown pass. You take that one play off the books, and I don't know if Raines has another first down the rest of the half.
You know, the sad thing is, though, Raines is saying if we don't give up that one run to Baker.
Same thing, right? Third down and 8. Here we go, Vikings. 2:16 to go in the half. 7-7 ball game. Quarterback in the shotgun. Two receivers right, two to the left. He's going to fire one right side. It's knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Good job out there. Trying to see. I think that was Jamarian Baker in there.
I think it was.
Getting pressure and getting a hand up, knocking it down. Nice job by Jamarian. Here goes the punt situation with 2:11 left.
You'd like to go for it here. Go send to everybody.
I like to block them when we're up 60-0. You know what I mean?
Either way, the Cats should get good field position. Jamil Jones standing right around midfield.
All right, watch DeHaven Clark up top. He's a punt block specialist. You remember last year against Bishop Kenny, he had a huge one.
I do, Coach. Who was the special teams coach?
Well, let's just say he knows everything sitting up here in the stands tonight.
Easy to call it from here.
Absolutely.
Jamil Jones stands back near midfield. The punt is away, and it's a low one. A low line drive kick is going to take a Vikings roll. Going to come down to around the 41-yard line of the Wildcats. So not terrible field position here for the Cats, but that little low line drive punt gives the Vikings a decent punt here, and we'll take it 1st and 10.
Got to go 58 yards in 2 minutes. No problem.
Well, you say that, Coach, but it's been hard going. Hard going. 2 big plays, like you said. Rain's got a big touchdown pass, 70 yards. The Wildcats got a 50-yard touchdown run for Jamarian Baker. Those are the only 2 scores of the game, and they have us deadlocked at 7-7, 2:02 to go in the ball game. Now, the Wildcats did get the ball to start the game, so Raines will get the ball to open the second half. So this is a critical series for this Wildcat offense. Crawford fires one. He's got Cam Smith, and he falls down. Threw it a little bit behind Smith, and he's tried to reverse back to catch that pass, kind of a back shoulder type throw. Would have been a first down.
We're getting Carson's getting hit every play. We're getting a lot of pressure in there in the backfield. We got to do a better job up front.
Second down play from the 42-yard line. Crawford going to give the ball inside. No, he keeps it himself. Take the handoff to Graham, and Crawford corralled right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It's going to be 3rd and 10. We've been in 3rd and long situations a lot this half.
We have. And we got to get things at halftime. We got to get things shored up on that offensive line. They have not had a good night tonight.
Raines again attacking the line of scrimmage. They've got 6 guys at the line, bringing another one closer. Here we go. 3rd down and long. Crawford takes a snap, and they fumble the snap, and Crawford's going to try to run it out of there. He's going to get it across the 45 out to the 48-yard line on a busted play. Picks up 7.
Let the clock run. Let the clock run. Take your time. Let the clock run.
Clock's going to run down under a minute to go, and now Raines is going to burn their last time out. They're not going to let us burn the clock.
That one was not on the center that time. Carson just didn't look it in and fumble the snap, and helter-skelter.
Well, he made something out of nothing on that play. Actually picked up about 6 yards. So if the Cats did decide to go for it with only 54 seconds in the half here, it's only 4th down and 4. What do you say, Coach?
I'm gonna punt it again. I'm not going to give them a chance to go 50 yards in 50 seconds.
50 seconds.
I'm gonna make them go 80 yards in 50 seconds. And I don't know. Is this the layover effect from having 2 weeks off? I don't know, but the offense just it has no tempo going about them right now. No consistency.
Tempo is a good word. Haven't had it all night. Got a big run from Jamarian Baker to tie the game at 7, and that's where we sit. 54 seconds to go in the half. Tie ball game. Cats about to punt it away. Snap is back. It's a good one. Good high punt here. Another fair catch called for by the Vikings, and a catch is made. So we've seen a lot of punts here in the first half, Coach. A lot of punts, a lot of fair catches, a lot of balls rolling. Just not a lot of great offense here early, but that's helped out by the fact that you got 2 pretty good defenses out there.
Absolutely. We need to loosen up the safeties here. Let's not give up anything cheap with 49 seconds on the ticker.
Yeah, it's critical because, like you said, Raines will get the ball to start the second half, so you can't give up a cheap touchdown here late. 49 seconds on the clock. Raines going to send everybody out in the pass formation here. 1 back in the backfield to block. Quarterback's just going to run it left side, and the Cats bottle it up. Nothing doing. Weston Averill clogged that hole there. Zane Mobley comes in and the quarterback goes down. He lost some yardage, and the Cats are going to call timeout.
That's not good. Weston's limping off the field. That's not a good sign for anybody.
The Cats going to use their timeouts here, Coach, and try to get the ball back here. We made them lose 3 yards on that first down play, so the Cats, I believe, have all 3 in the pocket here.
One more time with their punt team, anything could happen with 40 seconds left. So
you've said that tonight, but I'm telling you, they've been pretty clean. They've been pretty clean, and they've punted a lot, so they're getting some practice. Quiet over here tonight. It's Cat fans haven't had a ton to cheer about. Defense playing well, 7-7 ball game. But yeah, you feel like maybe just a little hangover effect from the fact that we didn't play last week. A little sluggish. Some things to iron out at halftime, but the game for the taking, right?
I like what I'm seeing down here on the sideline. Coach Mays, very mild-mannered guy. He's not very mild-mannered right now with those 6 offensive linemen he's talking to down there.
Fired up is what I'd like to say. Coach, we've got 41 seconds between us and the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. Want to have all the folks back at home listening in to the halftime report. We'll give you some first-half stats, and then we'll give you some things to look for in your weekend college football pool. We do that every week. Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. Third down play now, or second down play, 2nd and 12. Quarterback straight drop. He's going to fire one across the middle, and a great play by the Wildcat defensive back, Jamil Jones. And I tell you, Coach, I almost thought the quarterback was past the line of scrimmage, and I think the Cat coaches are saying that same thing. He was beyond the line of scrimmage when he threw the football.
Great play by Jamil Jones. The guy had him beat. He caught back up, reached out, knocked the ball down on a crossing route. Range player down. We'll stop the clock.
Yeah, you're going to save a Wildcat timeout here. Now, you don't like to see anybody get hurt, but with the range player shaken up, that gives a timeout on the field. And with the incompletion, stops the clock with 34 seconds to go. So the Cat's able to keep a timeout in their pocket here. So, Coach, on a third down play, anything can happen. You're still going to have 30 seconds or so left in the half and a chance for the Cats to get the ball back here.
If we force them to punt, we need to make something happen with the punt block. If they get the punt off, we need to just run the clock out and not do anything careless to give up a cheap score.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, Coach. Coach, I was talking with one of our sponsors today, had a chance. You know, we love the folks that help bring Wildcat football to the fans each and every week, and I was talking to Shannon Curry down there at Blackburn Curry Funeral Home, one of our big sponsors this week. She wanted to pass along happy Thanksgiving next week to all the Wildcat fans, and go Wildcats from Blackburn Curry Funeral Home.
Outstanding. Hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving and remembers the times that we're in right now, and everybody's safe. And let's get this thing back to normal as quick as possible.
Absolutely, I second that wholeheartily.
They're getting Wes Aver over to the table. This is not looking good over here.
No, we need Wes Aver in the game. So hopefully they just need to get that thing taped up and get him back out there. We'll check on Wes a little bit later on. Third down, 13, 34 seconds to go in the half, and
they're going empty backfield. Look for them to either go deep right here or quarterback run.
Third down play, third down 13, quarterback in the shotgun, and the Cats are going to sneak across the line here and get a 5-yard offside. Oh, you can't give them that.
Come on.
Can't give them that. Just a little lazy on that end and came across the line. That's going to give them 5.
A little overeager right there. Unfortunately, we don't need to be doing that right here.
I say lazy, you say overeager, somewhere in the middle, but we go across the line at 5 yards. Instead of 3rd and 13, now 3rd and 8. Same formation, straight drop by the quarterback. He's going to be hit as he throws it, fires it deep out of bounds, and that's only going to take about 4 seconds off the clock, and the Cats are going to get it back.
Great job by Garrett Kane on the blitz right there. you know, he talking about a guy that's played big the last few weeks.
He has.
Garrett's really had some outstanding games, came up big right there, getting pressure on the quarterback.
Range will send the punt team out, and now Jamil Jones back at midfield. A chance here with 28 seconds to go in the half. If Jamil can get any type of return on this, the Cats will have great field position to kind of close this half out with a chance.
Look for us to come with the block up top there from the left side.
And I believe, Coach, with those two incompletions that they threw, that we still have 2 timeouts in the pocket. So a chance here. Punt is a high one. Jamil Jones is going to let it go just to the far sideline, and it's going to come down around the 40-yard line. So we've got 60 yards to go, and that took 9 seconds off the clock. We've got 19 seconds and 60 yards to go. You just air it out here 3 times, Coach, or do you try something different?
I'm going to run the clock out. I might even kneel on it. And just get into halftime. Let's get what's broken up front fixed and come back out and see if we can get some people blocked in the second half.
First down play, the Cats with 19 seconds on the clock will send 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Crawford in the backfield. Crawford takes the snap. Going to run the football. Scooby Graham's got it. Scooby's going to bounce it outside here, and he's going to get tackled along the line of scrimmage and maybe a 2-yard gain. Going to run the clock out here, and that'll do it, like you said, Coach. That'll take us to halftime. 7-7 ball game here in the second round of the Class 5A regional playoffs from Jacksonville, Florida. And we'll come back and talk about it after this timeout. We're going to take you into the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report right here on WFBB. We'll send it back to John Meadows at the station for about a 4-minute timeout and hear from some of those radio sponsors along the way. And when we come back, we'll have the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. You're listening to Wildcat Football right here on WFBB.
Blackburn Curry Funeral and Cremation is honored to be a sponsor of Wildcat Football. James Curry is a proud Baker County Wildcat, class of 1987. He and his wife Shannon own Blackburn Curry Funeral and Cremation, located at 380 North Louder Street in McClenny. They can be reached 24 hours a day by calling 259-2806. To learn more, please visit www.blackburncurryfh.com. Proving not all funeral homes are the same, one family at a time. Go Wildcat.
Hey, Wildcat fans. This is Anita Cruz with Country Financial Credit Union. This challenging year has caused us to miss out on many of our favorite things, but thankfully it hasn't taken away our Friday night lights. It also hasn't changed our credit union's ability to serve your financial needs. Whether you're looking for fee-free checking, mobile banking, or great rates on loans, we're here to help. In fact, we're big enough to meet all your financial needs, yet small enough to deliver personal service to every member. Country Financial Credit Union, hometown banking, hometown people, and proud sponsor of the Baker County Wildcats, insured by NCUA.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Since 1981, Higginbotham's Towing and Recovery has been serving the community of Baker County, providing safe and reliable towing needs. If you need a car or truck towed, or even a shed in your backyard, Higginbotham's is a place to call. Located in Glen St. Mary, they are available 24 hours, 7 days a week. 259-4375. That's 259-4375. The Higginbotham family is so excited to be a proud supporter of Wildcat football.
Baker High Wildcats football is being brought to you by American Recycling Center. Recycling helps the environment. American Recycling offers compensation for cans, radiators, copper, brass, and aluminum. American Recycling Center located at 5325 Woodlawn Road. That's 1/2 mile west of 121 near I-10. Open weekdays from 9 till 5, Saturdays from 9 to 1. Telephone 631-0152. That's 631-0152. American Recycling Center. Happy to support Baker High football.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
And we welcome you back here to Raines High School over in the Graveyard in Jacksonville, Florida. The Wildcats of Baker County here in the second round Class 5A regional matchup taking on the Vikings of Raines. And right now at halftime, we've got a 7-7 ball game. We welcome you back into the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. Jack Baker, Justin Webb down there in downtown McClenny. I call it downtown McClenny, right there on State Road 121. 259-6332. Call them for any insurance need that you have. Homeowners, car insurance, life insurance, health insurance. Give them a call, 259-6332. Jack and Justin, they do a great job. I trust them.
For the Staples family, it's checked to all those coverages for us.
Same for me, so I trust them. Coach Staples trusts them. You should trust them too. 259-6332. Coach, first half, we talked about it. I mean, not a lot of things happening offensively. Both teams scored via the big play. Raines got a big touchdown pass on their very first possession of the ball game to go on top 7-0. A couple of possessions later, Jamarian Baker broke a big one for the Cats to go 50 yards and score the touchdown to make it 7-7. In between there, a lot of punts. A lot of punts by both teams, a lot of in-between yardage, and because of that, when you look at the halftime stats, only 102 yards for the Vikings, and like you said earlier, 70 of that came on one play, and 112 yards for Baker County. So
have we completed a pass yet in the first half?
Let's look down at pass plays here. I've got passing Baker County. No, 0 for 6.
Yeah, we're going to have to hit some intermediate passes to get those linebackers out of the running game.
Yeah, and I said 0 for 6. We're actually 0 for 15. 15 pass attempts. No completions, if I'm reading this right. It's hard to see. We got a little bit of rain falling in the background here, but
we had the one to get us going on first down with the screen, and it got called back to penalty. A few bad snaps, but I mean, as sluggish as we looked offensively, it's a tie ball game, and I think we're in pretty good shape.
Yeah. Hey, the game's there for the taking for either team. I mean, both teams just barely over 100 yards in the first half. The team that figures it out offensively here to start this second half is going to have a chance. But, hey, what about field conditions? We've got some rain falling right now at halftime. It's going to change the look of this first possession. Raines wanted to throw the ball down the field a little bit. They want to throw those quick screen passes. This rain's going to tighten this ball game up, make them kind of run the football, I would think.
Well, I don't. Only thing I worry about from their offense, I've felt no threat from them except for over the top. And you know, they hit the one, and they've had a few guys open on other ones and just missed them. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to loosen up, not fly up to play the run off the corner position, and let those front seven do the job, which they have been doing a great job of in the first half. Those four guys up front and then the three linebackers. But again, offensively, we got to sustain some drives, keep the defense off the field.
Yeah, and that's the one thing we haven't done. You know, the touchdown that we got came on a 50-yard run by Jamarian Baker. Great run, but like you said, we just haven't been able to sustain that drive. We've taken a lot of steps forward, and then we take a step back, whether it's a fumbled snap, running back getting caught in the backfield, something, like you said, a screen pass, and then a penalty on that play. So a lot of things, you know, we look good here. We might get 9 yards on first down, then we can't get the first down because we go backwards. So you got to get some continuity, like you said, and tempo was a great word you used in the first half, that we need to get that offensive tempo going in the second half.
In order to get that, we've got to, you know, there's straight man coverage so far. And we've got to get some crossing routes, something to bust somebody open, hit one, and I think that would really loosen it up and go back to that word tempo, get some kind of momentum and tempo going for our offense.
Coach, we haven't had a chance to be on our halftime report since the Gators took down the Bulldogs in Jacksonville, Florida a couple of weeks ago on Halloween, and that was a good night, wasn't it?
That was a good night for all the Gator fans. That's a bad Bulldog team. As long as that dude, what do they call him, the mailman?
The mailman.
Well, the mailman, he delivers about as good as Newman off of Seinfeld. You know what I mean? He struggled for the Bulldogs, and I just don't see them winning very many big games with that dude at quarterback.
Well, Florida finds themselves in a position now after the win against Georgia that they control their destiny to Atlanta to face the winner of the West Side, which looks like it's going to be Alabama again. The Gators have 4 games in front of them. They still got to take down Vanderbilt, which they'll play tomorrow in Nashville. They've got to win against Tennessee, Kentucky, and then they've got to finish it off against LSU. So what are your thoughts on if the Gators can close those 4 games out and get to Atlanta this year?
I think Tennessee's going to be a tough game. Out of those 4, Tennessee's
on the road.
They're physical. Now, they're starting to get wore down now. Tennessee is. You know, the first part of the year, they played Georgia tough for a half, if you remember.
I do.
And Georgia's just had too much for them at this point. But Tennessee's a very physical team. And then LSU looks like they're coming on a little bit offensively.
Well, LSU, when that game for Florida got moved to the end of the year, that's one of those things that's kind of a bad thing because LSU's got players on that football team, and by the end of the year, they're either going to mail it in, Coach, or they're going to have it figured out. And so that could be a tough opponent for the Gators down the stretch. But you can watch Tennessee tomorrow. They're going to face Auburn tomorrow. Auburn's still ranked in the top 25, hanging in there by a thread. Tennessee and Auburn, one of the games to watch in the SEC tomorrow. Really some not really great matchups in college football tomorrow. You know, we have all these conference matchups, but week in, week out, you're only looking at maybe 1 or 2 marquee matchups. Really, the top matchup across the top 10 in the country tomorrow is an Indiana team that's normally known for basketball up there in the Hoosier State. They're ranked number 9. They're going to take on the Buckeyes tomorrow. Any chance the Hoosiers can go and spoil the Buckeyes season?
Indiana is going to prove tomorrow they're a very overrated team. And I'm not so sure how good Ohio State is. Josh Jacobson will swear that, you know, they're the Green Bay Packers of 1966, but I'm not sure what Big Ten football is all about this year.
Well, I'll tell you, if you look at Michigan and Penn State, you don't see much. Penn State, we just talked about 0-4. I mean, what a miserable start to the season for Michigan. Jim Harbaugh's got to be on his last seat up there, and I'm telling you, we've already seen one coach in the SEC go down, World Muschamp taken down last week, and you said that was 6 years from when?
The exact date, 6 years earlier, he was fired from Florida. But you know what? I'm a Will Muschamp fan.
Yeah.
Not as a head coach. He's a ball coach in Jesse, just not as a head coach. He's a defensive coordinator, and somebody will get a good one when they hire him.
Well, and here's the thing, Coach. He's made a ton of money now with a couple of different head coaching jobs. And really, if you if you really want to go find the strengths and weaknesses of individuals, Will Muschamp should have been a defensive coordinator the whole time. That's what he's built to do.
There's a lot of guys like that.
Yeah, some guys just aren't built to be the head coach of the football team, and somebody would, exactly like you said, Will Muschamp doesn't need to worry about money now. He can go be a defensive coordinator anywhere, and he'll be very successful doing it.
You know, and he's, and I was going to bring up the other side of the ball, Lane Kiffin, but you know, Lane's doing a respectable job at Ole Miss. I mean, they're doing it with all offense, and that's all him. But you know, again, that's that Saban tree coming out, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's a defensive analyst at Alabama.
Well, the last thing in college football that we'll talk about tomorrow, kind of a decent game if you look at it down in Central Florida. You've got Cincinnati, the Bearcats. They've opened the season 7-0. They're trying to become that first team in that Power 5 group to get to the not the BCS playoff, but to the college football playoff. UCF kind of stands in their way. It's a 2-loss UCF team. They've taken a couple ones on the chin this year, but that game down in Orlando tomorrow predicted to be very close. Can UCF knock off the Bearcats?
I don't think so. I think Cincinnati's pretty strong right now. Now, are they Alabama, Ohio State strong? Absolutely not. But for what they're going up against, I don't see anybody really getting in their way.
Trevor Lawrence expected to make his way back to the field tomorrow, Coach. He sat out, can you believe it, for a month now since the last time he's actually thrown a football for the Clemson Tigers. But they got kind of a laugher. They go to Tallahassee tomorrow. When's the last time you said that it's a laugher to go to Tallahassee to face the Seminoles?
Well, you know, maybe tomorrow's when they shock the world. You know, I doubt it. Unless Bobby Bowden walks out of that tunnel, I don't think there's going to be a lot of enthusiasm on that field coming out of the home side.
I think it's going to be a tough day for the Seminoles tomorrow. They're trying to get it together over there. We'll see. It might take a while. But, Coach, last thing I want to say just in terms of watching guys that came from Baker County go off and do things in other places. I tell you what, it's been a joy. You know, this past Monday night, the Minnesota Vikings were on Monday Night Football this past Monday night. And if you haven't been paying attention, and hopefully a lot of you guys have, but Mike Boone, a guy that came from Baker County, great Baker County Wildcat football player, went on to play at the team we just talked about, went on to play for the University of Cincinnati, those Bearcats. And Mike Boone has made his way into the NFL on that roster with the Vikings. He's listed as a running back, but he plays a lot of special teams. If you watch a punt play, kickoff play, Mike Boone's on the field every time. Wears number 23. I gotta give him a shout out, Coach. 3 years on an NFL roster, getting on the field, playing for those Vikings, and I tell you, it looks good doing it.
He looks real good. He's hit the weight room hard, and you know, the most special thing about him is maybe one of the nicest kids to ever come through Baker County High School.
I told Coach this.
Outstanding guy.
Okay, listen, Coach, I told Jackie this. You know, Jackie normally here, but I told Jackie this. If you drive through little towns all across the South, especially in Alabama, you drive through these little towns, and as you pull into the town, they'll have a sign out front that says, home of NFL player so-and-so.
Right.
I think we need to petition the county commission. We need a Baker County home of Minnesota Viking number 23, Mike Boone, right there as you drive into town. What do you think?
There you go.
All right, well, just a couple of minutes away from getting the kickoff started here in the second half. The Wildcats still tied with Rain 7-7 as we move to the second half. The Vikings will get the ball to start this second half of play, Coach, and a little bit of rain coming down, so we'll see how that plays into this thing going into the second half. We'll take a 1-minute timeout here, and we'll come back with the start of the second half and more Wildcat football right here on WFBB.
Blackburn Curry Funeral and Cremation is honored to be a sponsor of Wildcat football. James Curry is a proud Baker County Wildcat, class of 1987. He and his wife Shannon own Blackburn Curry Funeral and Cremation, located at 380 North Louder Street in McClenny. They can be reached 24 hours a day by calling 259-2806. To learn more, please visit www.blackburncurryfh.com. Proving not all funeral homes are the same, one family at a time. Go Wildcats!
Hey Wildcat fans, this is Anita Cruz with Country Financial Credit Union. This challenging year has caused us to miss out on many of our favorite things, but thankfully it hasn't taken away our Friday night lights. It also hasn't changed our credit union's ability to serve your financial needs. Whether you're looking for fee-free checking, mobile banking, or great rates on loans, we're here to help. In fact, we're big enough to meet all your financial needs, yet small enough to deliver personal service to every member. Country Financial Credit Union, hometown banking, hometown people, and proud sponsor of the Baker County Wildcats, insured by NCUA.
Just a few moments away from the second half kickoff here at Raines High School. Raines 7, Wildcats 7 here as we get set to start the second half. Want to go back to something I talked about in the first half real fast. Want to send our best wishes along with our 10U and 6U little Wildcat football teams that are going to be heading up to Georgia tomorrow. I talked to Coach Kyle Davis earlier today, and he said they got invited to play in the Turkey Bowl tomorrow over in Georgia, and they're going up there to represent Baker County against some of the best teams in Georgia football. So if you're on those 10U Wildcats or 6U Wildcat team, go up there and show them what Baker County football is all about, and good luck, Coach Kyle Davis.
It's a good thing he's busy on Saturdays coaching his 10U so that he doesn't have to watch what's going on over in Tallahassee.
I was going to say that, but I'm trying to take it easy on him. You know, they say don't kick a man when he's down, but, you know, they like to do that to Gator fans. So turnabout, stay
it is
play,
almost,
right?
you know, it's not even fun anymore. It's gotten so bad.
Got a shout out from our buddy Jamie Rogers listening in up there in Cook County. He says, "Let Wildcat fans know he's doing well, and thanks for the well wishes, Coach." So good to hear.
It's awesome.
Good to hear from Coach Rogers tonight, and Mike Rogers, listening in up in Lumber City, Georgia, says, "Hey, Coach Staples, you're doing a good job."
Well, I love that guy, man. He keeps me, keeps me healthy with the meds up there. So good to hear from Mike.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Wildcat fans listening in along the way, trying to get these Wildcats to a third-round playoff game. I mentioned earlier, the winner of tonight's ball game will take on the winner of the Pensacola Pine Forest and Sewanee game going on right now over in Pensacola. They're an hour behind us, so they got started a little bit later than us tonight. So we'll get a score for that game in just a little while and pass it along to you. But if the Wildcats fortunate enough to win tonight, we'll get a chance to take on one of those teams in the third round. Here we go. High kickoff taken around the 15-yard line. The Vikings are going to bring it back across the 20 to the 25. Hit hard by the Wildcats there, and you called it 33, Garrett King.
Was that Toby? That was Toby.
Oh, a flag down here. We're going to get a sideline warning, I believe, against the Wildcats here. I tell you, man, I understand why we get the sideline warning because it's
Coach Canada was just asking the guy for a back rub out there. That's all. He just got a little.
First down for the Vikings across the 20 to the 25-yard line here, and they'll start the second half right from there. Tie ball game, 7-7, just underway, third quarter. Vikings send two receivers to the right, one to the left, one back in the backfield. Quarterback, straight drop. He fires one across the middle. It's going to be knocked away and intercepted. Wildcats get an interception. DeHaven Clark's got it from the 30 to the 25, 20, and DeHaven is still on his feet inside the 10. And DeHaven Clark all the way down inside the 10-yard line, returns it there. We got a tip ball. DeHaven Clark came up and got it and made a great return.
Great job by Toby Kinghorn getting underneath that pass, getting a hand up, tipping it. Old tip drill there to DeHaven Clark. DeHaven Clark makes a great run back inside the 5-yard line. Here we go, Wildcats.
Just the play we needed, Coach.
I'm ready for a Larry Perkins come-on touchdown.
Wildcat offensive line coming back on the field now. First down and goal inside the 10-yard line. Actually, inside the 5-yard line, the Wildcats will set it up from the 4. Wildcats full house package in there. Only one receiver to the right. Carson Crawford going to give it straight ahead. And the Wildcats are going in the end zone on play one. Touchdown, Wildcat.
When in doubt, give it to number 5.
Scooby Graham with the 4-yard touchdown plunge after the DeHaven Clark interception and return. And the Wildcat defense gets it done here to start the second half with a 4-yard touchdown run for the offense as well.
Great job by that defense getting things turned around. played solid the first half. Coach Canada's got a great game plan in and has those guys ready to go tonight.
Clark Bryant, number 30, on to attempt the extra point. He got the first one, and the second one is also good. That one didn't look as pretty, but it got through there.
As long as it goes through those two sticks.
Well, Coach, I will tell you this. That crossbar is about 10 feet off the ground, and that ball was about 12 feet. Yeah, it was maybe 12 feet off the ground. But good job, Clark Bryant. 2 for 2 on extra points tonight, spelling our guy Blake Mays as he gets better from his injury. Hopefully Blake will be back next week. But either way, Clark doing a great job. 2 for 2 on extra points, and it's 14-7, Coach.
I got to hold myself from jumping up and clapping and jumping up and down. I forgot I got this headset on. It could be a... It
changes. It changes when you're on the radio, Coach. You gotta pay attention, and everybody's listening. We got people listening all over the country to Wildcat football here. A lot of them up in Georgia, hunting clubs, various different hunting clubs all throughout Georgia. And Matt Holman always listening in up in Tennessee. We've got some other guys across the way that listen in each and every week to Wildcat football. And we just saw the Wildcats come out and get a big touchdown to start the second half. Now the Vikings going to return the kickoff here to start this drive out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. And that's where the defense for the Cats will go back on the field.
Javante Elliott with a good tackle there on the kickoff team. Number 4, nice play by him.
First down and 10 for the Vikings from the 32-yard line.
All right, let's go defense.
Great job by that defense coming out and getting the turnover to start the second half and putting the Wildcats on top. First lead of the game. 11:23 to go in the third quarter. Vikings going to split 3 receivers to the right, 1 back in the backfield, another receiver to the left. Cats show pressure to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. They're going to run the ball straight ahead, and the quarterback keeps it himself, and he's going to be bottled up right at the line. Might get ahead for 2 yards to make it second down and 8.
Good ball handling by the quarter. I thought the back had it. We were all over him, and that looks like Amon Gibson in there making a big play. 9 in there.
I thought it was the back as well, Coach, and the quarterback, like you said, a little zone read there. You see it so much in high school football nowadays. Second down and 8. Again, same formation, 3 receivers to the top side, the strong side of the field. They're going to run a little sweep to the right side, and the running back's going to get across the 50 here, and he's into Wildcat territory before he's going to be corralled here at the 48-yard line. So a good game here on second down gives Raines a first down in Cat territory.
We didn't get the edge set up there that time. I didn't see what happened if we got hooked or if he just outran us to the edge. But we got to force that thing back inside.
First down and 10 now at the Wildcat 48. Cats on top by 7. Just underway, second half. Quarterback for Raines takes the snap. Going to keep it himself. Fumble the football. Fumble on the field.
Cats got it. Cats got it.
It could be Cat football. The Cats say they have it. Raines says they have it. Let's wait and see.
Have it.
They're saying second down.
You got to be kidding me.
They're saying second down, Coach.
You have got to be kidding me.
Wildcat said they had the football. The quarterback went through the middle, lost the football on the way through.
Quarterback hurt on the play. He's still down.
Injured Viking on the play here. Cat still.
Wow. We were on top of the ball, laying on it.
I thought the same thing, Coach. I did. I thought the Wildcats were going to come out of that with the turnover, but good news for the Vikings. The quarterback seems to be all right. He's left on his own feet.
That would have been a huge turnover right there.
Would have been a huge. We started the second half with the turnover to Haven Clark with the interception return inside the 10-yard line, set the Wildcats up for the go-ahead touchdown.
I'll tell you what happened on that play also is 6, their quarterback, he's figuring out he doesn't want to run up between those tackles against that Wildcat defense.
And he's going to go out for a play here. So new quarterback in the ball game. We'll get a number for him in just a moment. Second down.
I saw this kid throwing the ball pregame. He throws a nice ball, this backup quarterback. Only a sophomore.
Second down and 10 now from the 48-yard line. They're going to snap it to the running back, and the Cats are all over it. Orlando Holland.
Orlando Holland.
Number 13 for the Cats, along with Zane Mobley back there. Both of those guys get the running back. They kind of just did a straight snap to the running back, Coach, and it'll be 3rd down and 11.
Cat fans need to remember that name over the next couple of years. Orlando Holland, he is going to be a big-time player coming off the edge.
3rd down, 11 now. Cats have another chance here for a big stop after they took the lead to open this second half. 9:24 to go, third quarter. They send the man in motion out of the backfield. Straight drop for the quarterback. Looks down the field to throw. He's throwing deep and nobody there, and you're going to get a flag over there. And there's nobody even anywhere close to that pass, and they're going to call an interference on the Cats here. You got to be kidding me. Oh, my goodness. They bailed them out.
15-yard penalty.
It looked like the corner. We were getting ready to get beat, and we grabbed the receiver. It didn't need to be done, but it was before the ball was thrown, so you didn't know he was going to overthrow him by 40 yards.
Tough flag. 1st down and 10.
The only way they're going to beat us is over the top, guys. Come on.
1st down and 10 Reigns now after the penalty from the 35-yard line. 14-7 ball game. Quarterback in there for the Vikings in the shotgun. Going to take it and take the sweep, and he's going to run it himself. He goes around the right end, and the Cats do a great job, great tackle over there on the far sideline. Was that Toby Kinghorn?
Toby Kinghorn.
Oh, my goodness, what a play.
Zane Mobley forced him another direction, and Toby had the outside leverage, made a good play out there. Good job by Mobley and Kinghorn there.
And I got to tell you, Coach, the one thing about Toby Kinghorn is he doesn't miss a tackle. If he gets his hands on you, you're coming down. He got a hold of him over on that far sideline, stopped the quarterback right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down now, 2nd down and 10 from the same spot, the 34-yard line. The Vikings trying to answer the Wildcat touchdown. Wildcats show pressure. Here we come, and they're going to give it to the running back straight ahead, and he's going to dive ahead for maybe 2 tough yards in the middle of that defense to set up 3rd and 8.
Zane Mobley there making a good play along with Camillo.
Big play here after the pass interference gave them a 1st down a moment ago. Wildcats need to stay disciplined here on 3rd and long.
Tell you what, I don't mean to be negative, Nelly, but I like this backup quarterback better than I do this starter. Not if you're a Wildcat.
Not if you're a Wildcat. 3rd down. Call it 8. Quarterback in the gun. 2 receivers split to the left. He rolls to the left. Looking down the field to the left. He's got a man here and an incompletion as the ball was thrown behind the receiver, and it's incomplete. It hits the ground. Reigns is saying that the guy behind him caught it, but I don't think so. You're not getting that call. 4th down.
Hang on, you never know. All right, they're going to go. They're going for it down here. 4th and 8.
Well, they're sitting at the Wildcat 33-yard line, 4th down and 8. The Wildcats were set up to return the punt, but like you said, the Vikings are going to keep the offense on the field. Problem is they're taking too much time because they're not going to be.
They're going to punt. They're going to punt it. Looks. Nope, they're going.
They're going for it. 4th down and 8. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Back in the backfield with the backup quarterback here.
Do not jump
and now
off.
A timeout.
Okay. We don't need to jump off sides or have any roughing penalties or anything to give them an advantage here.
Well, they were going to get a delay penalty there. They were running real short of time. So the coaches call timeout. They're going to regroup. They may come back out and punt it. They may come back out and go for it. We'll see. But with this field position, you would think they would still go for it.
Like we talked about in the pregame, they have not been able to sustain a drive against the Wildcats. The only thing they've been able to do is big play us. And that's only been a couple.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. You take away. I mean, you have to count the pass interference as a big play.
Yes,
that's a big play for their offense to get some 15 more yards.
They had the pass interference, the 70-yard touchdown, and then I think they had a 15-yard quick screen. Other than that, it's been Woody Hayes football, 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Hey, I appreciate Jackie Baker listening in back at home. He's got me straight here. The kicker is number 30, Pacey Holton. So on our roster, we got the wrong name on our kicker. So Pacey Holton is the kicker, number 30.
Pacey Holton.
soccer player. Thanks, Jackie. Jackie Baker. Hope you're doing well back at home. See you soon. Fourth down play, quarterback straight drop. Going to fire one deep down the right sideline, and it's going to be intercepted. And we didn't need to do that. Jamil Jones intercepted inside the 10. You just need to knock it down, Coach. Oh, my goodness. You knock it down, and you get the ball back up around the 30-yard line. Instead, we're going to have it down by the goal line.
Critical there. Great play by Jamil, but, man, we got to knock it down. Now we're pinned in the hole on the 1-yard line. Oh.
Well, if you're the defensive...
Great coffin corner punt by Raines right there.
Yeah, I mean, basically what it comes down to. First down play now for the Cats inside the 5-yard line. We've got to come out of there, but we do get a turnover on the other side. Carson Crawford gets the snap, and he's going to have to fight to get out of the end zone.
Safety.
It might be, but he got out to the 1-yard line, they're saying, Coach.
Our snaps have been an issue.
Well, that one hit Crawford, and maybe just a little bit of timing issue that time. It hit him up high a little bit.
Looks like we're lined up a little closer, maybe because of the issue, and it's zipping back a little too quick for him to handle.
Second down play inside the 5-yard line. The Cats are going to need to get it out of there. Carson Crawford takes the snap, looks the throw, fires one deep down the right sideline, and nothing doing here, looking for Ruiz, but good coverage by the Vikings cornerback over here. And if we're going to have to punt, Coach, we're going to have to punt from deep in the end zone. Listen, if I'm a defensive back and I have a chance to make an interception, Coach, 9 times out of 10 I'm making it, but that's a critical error to catch the ball inside the 5. It's an error. But third down, the Cats are going to try to run it out of there, and we're going to be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage again as the Cats barely get it back across the goal line to the 1.
Oh, my.
Fourth down, and we're going to have to punt it from deep inside the end zone.
You hate talking about the error in judgment there. It was such a great play.
Great play.
But, you know, we had some critical mental mistakes against Swanee late that hurt us.
Listen, Jamil Jones, great coverage. He was all over that play, and he made a great interception. Great interception. Just wrong spot on the field, wrong spot on the field. But now Jamil will go back to punt the football away for the Wildcats, and we need a good one here as the Vikings set up to return it at the Wildcat 35. 14-7 game. Deep snap here. Jamil's got a foot into it, but we get a flag down, and this is going to be a false start on the Cats where we don't have much room to move back.
So instead of punting from the 1, we'll punt from the 12-inch line.
That's a half the distance to the goal line. Jamil was able to get that punt off, but the flag
we need
will have
to
to do
angle
it
this
again.
punt if possible away from the return guy.
Yeah, kick it to the side, let it roll maybe. Jones has got it. A high kick's going to come out of there. A good kick by Jamil Jones, taken at the 37-yard line. Return man's going to get it back to the 34-yard line, and a tackle made right there by one of the Wildcats. Cameron Crawford coming up making the tackle, and that's going to put Raines with the football at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. So they still have great field position, but a nice tackle by Cameron Crawford.
Okay, we got to make some things happen here on defense once again and see if we can't flip this field back.
But basically, take a little time off the clock, Coach, and they have the ball back where they had it just a few moments ago. So that's basically what you got here. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. Wildcats on top by 7. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
First down play for the Rains Vikings here after they take the ball from the 34-yard line. They throw a little pass out in the flat there, going to pick up about 5 yards on the play.
Make them keep throwing 5-yard passes.
Second down and 5 now. Viking quarterback to the line, going to take the snap. They're going to fling it out here to the left. It's going to be a fumble coming backwards, and the Cats are going to recover it. That's Ronnie Ellis that gets over here and recovers it. They threw the ball backwards, and the ball is not caught by the receiver, and the Cats are going to get on it. Ronnie Ellis makes the play. What a great play.
Great heads-up play by little Ronnie. Backward pass. He was more aggressive than their guy, came and pounced on it. Wildcat football. That's what we needed right there at that time. Great job by Ronnie Ellis.
And the Cats quick to the ball here with 5:12 to go in the third quarter. I got to tell you, Coach, I don't think that pass was designed to go backwards. The quarterback just threw a bad pass. He threw it behind his receiver over here. The receiver had to turn around, try to make the catch. He got one arm on it, couldn't stop it, and Ronnie Ellis came over and makes a big turnover. That's 2 big turnovers for the Wildcat defense in the second half. And now Carson Crawford loses the snap, and they're going to get it back. Oh, my goodness.
That was a good snap. That's not on the center there.
Oh, my goodness, Coach.
Oh,
we had it.
You got to look that thing in, man. You have got to look that thing in. That's critical there.
Coach, the Wildcats had 2 interceptions and a fumble in this third quarter and could have taken control of the game, but we turn around and give it right back.
Oh.
And the Rains offense going to come right back on the field.
We have got to this next week. If we get through this one tonight, we have had to put a lot of work in to center quarterback exchange.
Oh, it's been a major flaw tonight.
It's been a mess. MESS.
First down and 10 from the 28. One man goes in motion here. They're going to have 3 receivers to the strong side. Quarterback drops straight to throw, looking deep down the left sideline. He's pushing off for the Wildcats over there, and they're going to give him a catch at the 1-yard line. No, they're going to say touchdown. You got to be kidding me, Coach. He's pushing off for the Wildcat corner over here in the corner of the end zone, and they give him a touchdown as he falls across the pylon.
Over the top again.
Oh, my goodness. That's going to make it a 14-13 game.
33-yard reception and touchdown.
They throw the ball deep down the left sideline that time. The receiver from here, Coach, where we sit, clearly pushing off of the cornerback, makes the catch falling backwards, and they give him a touchdown across the pylon.
This is eerily starting to look like the Swanee game again.
Kicker in to attempt the extra point for the Vikings, and that ball is going to flutter and go across the crossbar, and it's good, 14-0.
They're giving them too many opportunities. I think we had 6 turnovers against Swanee, and we're closing in on that here tonight.
Well, I just told you, Coach, with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, we've already had 3 defensive takeaways in this quarter, and all we've got to show for that is 7 points. And now, after we gave up one of our own, they come back and get 7 on the next play. That 70-yard touchdown pass and now a 33-yard touchdown pass, the only 2 offensive bright spots for Rains, and you're exactly right. We got to be careful or we're going to give it away. Tough. 14-14, 5 minutes to go in the third quarter here from the Graveyard over at William H. Rains High School. We've had a good one defensively. Both teams playing hard, but they play a little sloppy here in the third quarter. But both teams have scored at 14-all, and so you got to reset here, and the offense gets a chance to get the ball back, and the Wildcats can go make a drive. Rains comes forward, getting set to kick it off from the 40-yard line. High kick's going to come down. J-Miles Lewis looks like he's got it down around the 15-yard line, bringing it across the 30. And out near the 33-yard line is where the Wildcats will take it, first down and 10.
Cam Smith there.
Cam Smith, 11.
Number 11.
All right.
They switched sides on me. I thought J-Mod moved over to the other side.
Got to the point now you just worry about the center quarterback exchange.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it. We've seen it several times tonight where the ball ends up on the ground. Sometimes it's been the center's fault. Sometimes just not aware and making just trying to run without the ball, kind of, as you say sometimes. First down and 10, Cats from the 33-yard line. Tie ball game here late in the third quarter. Carson Crawford going to keep it himself. He faked it to Scooby Graham, and Crawford running hard out near the 40-yard line, an 8-yard gain on first down.
Okay, here's that key down. Second and short. It's killed us all night. We need to have something productive right here.
Range has got a player shaken up over there as the Wildcats try to go tempo here. They're not able to do so because Range has got a player down on the far sideline, and nobody.
A lot of Range players on a knee out there. I'm telling you, the up tempo. If we cannot give away any more turnovers, they're going to be in trouble. Range is going to be in trouble that fourth quarter because of this tempo, fast-paced offense.
We were checking on Wes Avery there at the end of the first half, Coach. He's moving around good here in the second half, so I think we just had to get that thing retaped and get back out there looking good. So that's a good sign for this Cat defense. But opportunity here, like you said. You got time to talk about this second down play, 2nd down and 2. It's killed us all night. We take 1 step forward, then we take 2 steps back. Can we take this 2nd down and 2 and turn this into a drive, and let's move this football and retake the lead?
A good sustained drive here will go a long way, keeping the defense off the field and also giving us a little momentum, which we have not had all night on offense. We've not been able to get anything going.
Exactly right.
And again, going back to what we talked about, Range's offense has been absolutely zero except for 2 plays.
2 big plays. And they, conversely, would say the same thing. The Wildcats got a 50-yard run from Jamarian Baker, and then we got a turnover that set the ball up inside the 5. So we have not sustained a drive all night. Let's see if we can do it here. 2nd down and 2 from just outside the 40-yard line. Crawford going to give the ball inside, and again, we're going to lose yardage on this 2nd down and short. We just try to feed it to Scooby to the middle, and the Range defensive front collapses the Wildcat offensive front. Loss of a yard is all they're going to give him. Forward progress out to the 38, so it'll be 3rd and 3 now. The Cats need 3 tough yards here on 3rd down to keep this going. Crawford trying the hard count, trying to get the Vikings to move across that line. They won't do it. So on 3rd and 3, Crawford calls for the ball, takes the snap, gives to Baker. Baker fighting hard, and he's going to be hit. Can't get upfield, and he's going to lose yardage again. And we had it, Coach, 2nd down and 2, and you said it. We haven't been successful there all night long, and now it's 4th and 4.
That right there, Jamarian's got to plant the foot and get up north and south. We're bouncing way too many runs east and west, and I'll say it again. You do not go east and west against a Range ball club.
4th down and 4. We had 2nd and 2, lose 2 yards on 2 plays. And Jameel Jones is going to have to punt it away. And this one's going to angle toward the sidelines for Range and go out of bounds in the air. And not a good kick here as Range is going to get good field position out near the 46-yard line. Bad series there for the Cats as we had 8 yards again on 1st down, Coach. Can't get a 1st down.
Again, we have got to find a way to complete a couple passes.
Still no completions on the night, Coach. 1st down and 10 for Range from their own 45-yard line. They're going to split 2 receivers to the top. Straight drop for the quarterback. He's under pressure, has to scramble out of there, and he's going to get out to the 48-yard line or so. Short gain on the play, but Wildcats unable to get back there to him to force the sack. It'll be 2nd down and about 6. Right at midfield, Coach. Just shy of midfield by a yard. 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
2:57 to go, 3rd quarter. Tie ball game. 14 all. Snap is back to the quarterback. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get yardage for the 1st down, and he's down to the 40, the 35, the 30, before he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 30 to the 27-yard line as Range now in great field position, 1st and 10 from the Cat 27-yard line.
We missed a few tackles there. Poor tackling on that play, giving him a chance to escape. Should have held him for a 2-yard gain. Instead, he gained 20.
And a big first down for the Vikings as they move the chains here late in the third quarter. Snap back. They're going to give the ball. Nope, quarterback keeps it himself, runs straight ahead, and he runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on this play. He'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Camilo Rollins filling that A gap. Trying to see, is that Wes Abra there? Wesley Staggs, Wes Abra over there on that side. Doing a nice job of closing that down.
A lot of tired guys out there I'm seeing, Coach. 2nd down and 10 after no gain on the first down play. Quarterback in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback calls for the football. They're going to run it left side. Running against the tackle there, and he's going to get first down yardage inside the 20, down inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. And Raines now with a 1st down and 10 inside the Wildcat 15-yard line.
This defense is starting to wear down.
I said, looked like a lot of tired guys out there, Coach.
I thought we would do this to Raines, but it looks like with no continuity on offense, we're keeping our defense on the field way too long.
Yeah, they've been on there way too long. 1st down and 10 from the Wildcat 13. Wildcats show pressure. Here they come. They're going to run the football to the quarterback going around the end, and he's got a touchdown. They faked everybody out, thought the running back had the ball, and Raines has now scored 13 unanswered to take a 20-14 lead here late in the third quarter.
We've had just too many snaps on defense tonight, starting to catch up with us. Offense has got to sustain a drive, give those guys a chance to rest, and also try and get something going for us.
Well, you're going to look back at this third quarter when you look back at this game next week, and you're going to think to yourself, how in the world did the Wildcats give up the lead in this third quarter when you had 3 turnovers on defense, and then you had lots of opportunities, but yet Raines comes out of the third quarter with the lead. But they missed the extra point here as they had a bad snap, so the holder decided to get up and try to Superman across the goal line.
Sam Bam Cunningham there.
He was 3 yards short of the goal line, so the extra point's no good. It's 20-14. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
.109 to go here in the third quarter. Raines has taken a 20-14 lead over the Cats, and that kickoff is going to sail out of bounds. And the Wildcats will get the ball up around the 40-yard line after that one goes out of bounds, Coach. But the Wildcats are desperately in need.
Big break for the Cats there. That ball went out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Mm-hmm. So you're talking about a difference in 20 yards of field position right here to get started. You got to do something with it.
Hey, Coach, want to just remind you, the FHSAA encourages you to stay at least 6 feet away from others when possible. Wear face coverings at FHSAA events and wash your hands frequently. Together, we can slow the spread of the coronavirus. That's brought to you by the Florida High School Activities Association, who make these playoffs possible. First down and 10 Cats. We're at the 35, not the 40-yard line. The 35-yard line is where we'll start it on the kick out of bounds.
A little different type formation here. Scooby in the pistol.
And Scooby's going to be tackled right away. Got a guy that just knifes in there. Scooby gets the handoff, and he only gets maybe a half yard before he's just hit right away and nothing doing. Second and same amount, 2nd and 10. Cats down by 6. This might be the last play of the third quarter. Going to run the ball to Jamarian Baker left side, and the Cats are just destroyed on the offensive line that time.
We had the quarterback running back mesh, and we had 3 defensive linemen on the 2 guys.
It's
6
just,
yards deep in the backfield.
Yeah, we haven't had anything to slow that pressure. Any flow that came across that just was able to stymie that defense at all. And now you're sitting there 3rd and 13, and the clock's running here on the third quarter. And so your up-tempo offense now going to just let the clock run out here in the third quarter and go to the fourth and try to get a first down. Let's take a timeout. Raines is going to lead it going to the fourth quarter, 20-14. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Since 1981, Higginbotham's Towing and Recovery has been serving the community of Baker County, providing safe and reliable towing needs. If you need a car or truck towed, or even a shed in your backyard, Higginbotham's is a place to call. Located in Glen St. Mary, they are available 24 hours, 7 days a week. 259-4375. That's 259-4375. The Higginbotham family is so excited to be a proud supporter of Wildcat football.
"12 minutes of football left here in this second-round playoff game from William H. Raines High School. The Raines Vikings with a 20-14 lead on the Wildcats of Baker County. Wildcats with the football, but, Coach, they face a 3rd and 13 here. What do you do to start this fourth quarter?
I'm going to look at my screen again, see if we can get something safe to maybe bust a play loose right here. The good thing right now going is the quarter we just had happened in the fourth quarter against Swanee.
That's right.
There was nothing we could do. All right, now we've got a chance to redeem ourselves in the fourth quarter.
That's right. 3rd down, 13. Crawford in the backfield, takes the snap, going to run a little end around, going to Cameron Crawford. He's got some room. There he goes. Cameron Crawford trying to get upfield, and he's going to get across the 40 to the 42, but he's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down line to gain. Will we go for it?
There's that reverse we've been looking for. Misdirection. They have got 11 guys flying to the football.
Tough defense to run against, and Cameron Crawford picked up about 10 yards on that play, and because we lost yardage on that second down play, we still end up 3 yards short of the first down marker. So
I wouldn't mind seeing another reverse real quick, just to make those guys play honest.
Wildcats will punt it away. Low line drive punt's going to take a Wildcat roll and roll inside the 25-yard line down to the 23. So the Vikings will take it from there. But something's got to give here, Coach. You either got to get another big turnover on the defensive side of the ball, a 3 and out here, get the ball back quick to this offense. Something's got to happen here quickly because time is running out. 11:05 to go in the ball game.
Another turnover right here would be sweet. How about a big sack by Orlando Holland? Let's force a fumble right here.
Love to see it. Cats down by 6. 11:05 to go in the ball game. Cats crowd the line of scrimmage here. Camilo Rollins in the middle. First down play from the 23. The Vikings going to run the ball to the right side, and the running back's got room. 25-30. The running back is across the 35 and out near the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 yards on first down.
Our edge player went inside. They hooked him. We got nobody out here. We have got to keep outside leverage.
Vikings with the momentum here as we move down the stretch. 10:42 to go in the game. And
look at these guys with the yard chain. Look at the chain. It's 1st and 0 to go. They've got the chains reversed.
Yeah, they've got a kid that's about maybe 9 years old.
Look at this.
Out there.
Nobody has caught it. Nobody has caught it.
Not one. First down play. The Cats are going to back him up here if he's going to lose 2 yards on this play. And you better watch these chains.
Look at this shot.
Yeah.
Now they're marking it. He moved the yardstick back. They're
now
it's 2nd and 10. It should be 2nd and 12.
Yeah. Should have lost yards right there.
Okay, now the ref. Now he's seeing it. Okay, there we go.
Oh, my goodness, Coach.
This is a clown show.
How does it even happen in a playoff game?
This is a clown show.
They didn't even have the chain set to start first down, and nobody saw it. Second down, here we go, 2nd and 11. Quarterback in the shotgun, takes the ball. And they fumble the football. The ball's on the ground. The quarterback picks it up, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Connor South back there along with Orlando Holland, and the Wildcats now have moved them back to make it a 3rd and 16.
Nice job by Connor South and Orlando Holland applying pressure. Fumble, almost had it. 3rd and 20. Let's not get sloppy on the back end right here, fellas.
Can't give it up here. They got the ball at the 33-yard line. They need to get into Wildcat territory for a first down at the 49.
We've got a three-man rush coming. We got to get pressure with 3 dudes.
8:58 to go in the football game. Cats down by 6, but a huge play upcoming. 3rd down, quarterback, straight drop. He's going to scramble out of there, and he's going to get the first down. Almost. He gets near it. He gets to the 50-yard line, and they're going to give him the spot all the way out to the 50 to make it a 4th down and 1. He should have been down around the 48, Coach. Bad spot again. Oh, no. You can't move the chains. That's not a first down. Oh, they're trying to move the chains to give him a first down. He was 2 yards short.
How much of this can go on? How much of this can go on?
He was 2 yards short of the first
down. Look at the chains. Look at the chains.
Oh, this is unbelievable, Coach.
This is just gotten. If you're at home listening, you can't paint a picture to show you this Barnum and Bailey act right here.
I mean, it's the worst I've ever seen, Coach. A moment ago, you had to get a first down at the 49. They tried to back the first down marker up to midfield to make it like 4th down and half a yard.
Kyle Davis, you're coming close to that $50.
Now they're going to go for it. Huge play for the defense if you can get them off the field. 4th down and about 1.5 yards. The quarterback comes up to run a sneak, and he's going to sneak across, and he's not going to get it.
He's short.
Cat's ball. He's right at midfield. They're going to mark it right at midfield. He's short. This is going to be Wildcat football.
It's going to be short even with the change misaligned.
Well, I don't even know how you could trust. what the marking of the chain is, but that ball is short of the 50. That cannot be a first down. And now they're going to call for a measurement, and this is going to be funny. This is going to be funny to watch.
If this is a first down, I'm looking around. I don't see enough security in this joint.
Oh my goodness! They don't even know that they don't even know he's calling for a measurement. Oh my goodness! Now they're going to walk him out. They don't even know. They have no idea what they're doing, Coach.
Here's the problem. You've got look at they're taking the chains. You've got 2 10-year-old kids working the chains.
Yeah, that is the problem, Coach. This ball, it should have been 49 they needed for the first down, and this is short. They didn't get it.
Here we go.
Luckily for the Cats, they come up 2 inches short here. There's not a first down. First down for the Wildcats going the other way. We almost got robbed there, Coach, but luckily it was 2 inches short.
They set the chains up 2 yards short and still didn't get it.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back and watch the film of this game, you would see that ball was actually 2 yards short. However, because of the mishap of the chain gang on this sideline, they almost gave them a first down. And that would have been highway robbery. However, 20-14, the Cats have a chance now. 7:50 to go. We've got the ball at midfield. Coach, this is do or die time.
We have got to find a way to shake J-Mod loose deep right here. They cannot keep playing him 1 yard off. He has got to get a release and go. They're jamming him, and he's not able to bust loose.
Cats will start it from midfield right on the stripe. Carson Crawford in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Going to run the ball himself. Crawford's got a hole. He's going to get tripped up. He would have had huge yardage. He got tripped up at the 41, but 9 yards on first down makes it a 2nd down and 1.
He tripped over what little paint was on that yard line right there, or he was gone.
2nd down and 1 now. Crawford brings the team to the line. 3 receivers to the right. Graham in the backfield. Crawford keeps it again. First down. He's down the sideline to the 30 and out of bounds over here on the near sideline. Carson Crawford picks up the first down as he comes around the end to the short side of the field.
Okay, that's what we've been talking about. Kevin Mays has found something now he can attack, and they're doing a good job of Carson Crawford out the backside right here.
From the 28-yard line, Crawford now has Scooby Graham in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 1st and 10 from inside the 30-yard line. Graham's got it. He's inside the 25. Scooby fighting hard down to the 18-yard line. And another gain on first down of about 9 yards.
Keep that tempo. Get up on the line. Let's go.
And they're going to say first down, but they haven't moved the chains. Now they're trying to tell them to move the chains, and then Raines is going to call a timeout. It bails the chain gang out again. Oh, my goodness. What is going on?
Now's the time for 5 to start toting the rock. 5 right, 5 left.
John, this is a Florida High School Activities Association 2nd-round playoff game.
Supposed to be the best of the best.
And the guys on the sideline can't move the chains 10 yards when the referees. Listen, if the referee says first down and bring the chains, you got to bring the chains.
Here's the problem, though. You've got 2 10-year-old kids doing it, and you've got a sideline official that's not taking control of the situation.
He's got to control the game. That's right.
He's keeping his back to him and doesn't see what's going on. It's as bad of working the chains I've ever seen, with no accountability coming from the officials.
Well, 2 Carson Crawford runs and a Scooby Graham run now has the Wildcats set up 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Carson going to run it himself again. He's inside the 15, fighting, keeping his legs turning down near the 11-yard line. And Carson Crawford has taken it down from, they're going to mark him down around the 12, so 3rd and 5. No, 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
That was first down. So 2nd and 5. He gets 5 yards on the play.
Oh, my bad. I was going by the yard marker on the sideline.
You can't do that. 2nd down play. Carson Crawford going to give this time. Scooby's got it. He's going to be met at the line, but he fights hard to get about 2 tough yards to the 10. This is 4 down territory, but it's going to be 3rd and about 2 from where he's standing. Maybe 3rd and 3.
I know it's risky, but a play-action pass might not be a bad thing here.
I say keep pounding it, Coach.
Well, if you're going to keep pounding it, keep giving it to 5.
3rd down play, 3rd down and 2. Raines crowds the line. Scooby's got it, and Scooby's hitting the backfield. No chance. No chance. As Scooby tried to hit the hole that time, and he was pushed backwards, and now the Cats are in a 4th down and a very precarious 3-yard situation to go. 5:50 to go in the football game. Cats knocking on the door here, but they've got to convert on 4th and 4, Coach. This could be the play of the ball game. Carson Crawford in the shotgun. Cats looking for a first down. Bad snap. Crawford's hitting the backfield. He's going to try to fight for it, and he's not going to get it, and they're going to turn us over on down. How many times have we seen this happen tonight, Coach, where we pick up 5 yards on first down, we're out in front of the chains, and we can't get a first down. Raines defense takes it over on first down.
You know, what's happened there, we get into a 2nd and short and 3rd and short, and they're bringing 9 guys. And not being able to complete a pass tonight has just been the death of us.
And I know you don't normally see a screen pass down here in that yard line situation, but I mean something's got to loosen that defense up. That was our chance, Coach.
I still like to see maybe a reverse to J-Mod coming here pretty soon. He's been lined up though on the line out at receiver. Maybe move him into the slot, give him some room to break loose. They're doing a good job of jamming him at the line.
Raines is going to take the football over, first down and 10 at their own 11-yard line here as the Cat defense has one more chance with 5:35 to go in this game. Well, maybe we can win it with a turnover, Coach. 5:35 to go. Raines with the football. First and 11 from their own 11. First and 10 from their own 11. They run the football left side. They're going to get hit over there, and he's not going far. He might have picked up a yard out to the 12 to make it second down and 9.
Good job there again by the defense. Let's keep them pinned down here. Give us a shot. Give us a short field to work with. Although 10 yards has been a chore tonight.
10 yards has been a chore, but you got to get the ball back to have a chance to win. So one way or the other.
Hopefully that missed extra point by Raines will prove costly.
Second down play, second and 9. They run the football with the quarterback straight ahead, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage. He's going nowhere. Third down and 9 coming up after that.
Wes Avera in. Him and Cade Richardson, nice play right there, but Wes was all over.
Now your defense is in a 3rd and 9 situation. Got to get the ball back here. If you can stop them here, make them punt the ball away, we'll get great field position. Still plenty of time on the clock, 4.5 minutes to go.
Now is Raines going to be gutsy enough to put the ball up in the air right here? If they do, I think it's going to be, a quick screen situation out to the wide receivers.
Third down play. Quarterback in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks to throw. Looks to throw one deep down the left sideline. He's got the Wildcats to Haven Clark comes up and makes a great play. Or Jamil Jones makes a great play.
Great play again.
Oh, what a great play. Again, he knocked it away.
Had Jamil beat by a yard. Jamil recovered, swatted it away. This is a big punt right here. Let's get some bad mojo going on this Raines punt team right here. See if we can get a bad snap or a bad punt off the side of the foot.
Well, hey, let me tell you, Coach. Third down incompletion, stops the clock. 4:10 to go in the ball game. The reset here. Jamil Jones standing at their 40-yard line. We're going to get great field position here. And the Wildcats will have 4 minutes and 10 seconds and new life here.
We're coming off this edge up here. See Ronnie Ellis, Toby Kinghorn, Orlando Holland.
The snap is back there, and we almost get there. Toby Kinghorn broke free. The punt's going to go out of bounds on the far sideline, and the Cats are going to get it right at the 40.
That's what we needed. Punt good pressure from Kinghorn off the edge. Punt off the side of the foot. We're in business at their 40-yard line.
And I thought Toby was going to get there, Coach. He almost did. 4:02 to go in the ball game, and the Cats with the ball at the 40-yard line. Can we get it done? I throw the screen pass on first down right here and see if we can hit it, Coach.
All right, we're going 2 back. First down, wow, the 40-yard line.
Baker and Graham in the backfield, 5 and 8, along with Carson Crawford on first down. Snap is back. Give the ball to Baker. He's trying to turn upfield, and he's going nowhere. The Cats cannot push the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They are getting some serious penetration on us.
Second down and 10. Now right. Cats have got to do something here.
Watch for J-Mont here.
Wildcats move on the offensive front. No flag. Carson Crawford going to fire one out here. He's got a catch made by Cameron Crawford, and it's incomplete. He was out of bounds.
Oh, my Lord. What is going on?
Well, the referees missed a false start. Our left side of the line moved early. They didn't call the flag. Carson was hit as he threw the football. It floated out here to Cameron, and we called timeout, Coach. Just in disarray on offense. And Raines' defense has something to do with that, but the Cats cannot move the line of scrimmage, and we're facing a 3rd and 10 with 3:33 on the clock. We'll keep it here as the season's on the line, Coach.
3rd and 10, and you know, where are you at? I don't know. If they're getting 3 guys in the backfield on every play, what play do you run to counteract that? I don't have any in my bag.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that you can do, from my perspective here, the only thing you can do, maybe a quick slant, Coach, you know, something where the quarterback gets the ball, has got a quick read to a receiver coming off the line, but they're pressing at the line of scrimmage, so you don't know how well that's going to work. I mean, it's tough. The Range defense has made it tough on the Wildcat offense.
The other thing we keep in mind here is we're not 4-down territory, but we're 4-down situation. So if we could get 6 or 7 yards, maybe try and draw them off sides.
Well, you're right. I mean, you got to do something to turn the chains over back to first down, because 3rd and 10, your season's on the line. You're down by 6.
I'm seeing an offense with not a whole lot of confidence right now.
Well, they're moving slow, and I told you that early on in the game. They're moving slow. They seem to be a step slow.
Okay, we got Scooby out wide. Watch if we don't have a reverse to J-Mod right here.
5 receivers set here for the Cats. No bats in the backfield. Crawford going to run a little pass across the middle. He's got a receiver. J-Mod Lewis makes the catch and a first down inside the 20 down to the 15. A great throw and catch by the Wildcats.
They put J-Mod in the slot so they couldn't jam him at the line. He got loose. They cannot stay with him as long as they don't jam him at the line.
1st and 10. Cats are going to hurry. 3:22 to go in the football game. They haven't even got the chain set yet, and the clock's running, Coach. My goodness. Crawford. Back to the shotgun. We got the new life we needed. 1st and 10 inside the 15-yard line. Going to run the football with Crawford. He gets outside. There goes Crawford to the 10-yard line. Crawford inside the 10 down to the 6, and he gets out of bounds. And they're saying keep the clock running. He was out of bounds. He wasn't never tackled.
Keep it running. We got 2:55, plenty of time. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Let's score. Kick the extra point.
7-yard gain there for Crawford on first down. Makes it a 2nd and 3 from the 7-yard line. The Wildcats can get a first down inside the 5 here. Carson Crawford calls for the ball. It's a bad snap. And Crawford's going to be hit in the backfield. He's going to try to get back upfield. He can't do it. We lost every yard we got on first down.
Oh, my.
The bad snap issue strikes again.
Oh, my. Oh, that hurts.
It was 2nd down and 3, Coach.
Oh,
2nd down and 3, and now it's 3rd and 9.
This has just been a disastrous night.
Well, Wildcats call a timeout here. We'll keep it here. 2:15 to go, and the season on the line.
I think we're at about 13 bad exchanges tonight.
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Conditions are not bad either.
And it's just at the worst time, Coach. I mean, if you have those situations that happen during the course of the game, sometimes it's one thing. But in the situation there, it's 2nd down and 3. 2nd down and 3. All you got to do is move forward a yard or two. Make it 3rd and 1. Make it 3rd and 2.
We've just had momentum killers all night on that key 2nd down and short.
Well, I like what they did a moment ago when we went to 5 wides, and like you said, you put J-Mod in the slot. Maybe you go 5 wides again here on 3rd and 9 and try to get something in the end zone. I mean, you got to do something, Coach. 3rd and 9.
Wildcat can't run any offense if we're having troubles with the exchange.
Well, they'll put Jamarian Baker in the backfield with Crawford. 4 receivers set, 2 left, 2 right. Scooby Graham in the slot on the left side. Crawford, straight drop. They were trying to run a little screen pass. Got it caught, and it's going to be caught by Baker. He's inside the 10. He's going to be hit around the 7. And the clock's going to run, but it's going to be 4th down now coming up.
Plenty of time. 2 minutes left. 4th and
about
very
4.
short.
4th and about 4, Coach.
Is that what it is? I can't tell with the chain there.
Well, where the first down marker is sitting is right inside the 5.
Man.
The ball's about the 7. We need about 3, Coach. 3.5 maybe.
Exchanges is going to come back to haunt us.
Crawford keeps it himself. He's inside the 5, and Crawford's going to be close to the first down. It's all going to depend on the spot, Coach.
I think we got it.
I don't think so. He's at the 4. It's going to be close, Coach. They got him marked at the 4-yard line. He needed to get it to at least the 4.
It's hard to tell from this angle.
It was a good play call. Crawford had it. If it's 1st and goal, it is. 1st and goal, Coach. They gave him the first down. It's 1st and goal, Wildcats. We're going to be at the 3-yard line.
Am I going to talk about my glass being half full and yours half empty, or what are we going to do here? How are we going to discuss this?
Well, I mean, I'm with you. But I'm kind of at a loss for words, you know. I mean, you got Raines out here with every coach they've got on the field right now.
If we can just somehow get out of here with a win tonight.
Well, we better. We might need to run to the truck.
We will. I'll make this promise to everybody in Baker County. If we get out of here with a win tonight, 429 South 2nd Street is going to be hopping tonight. Stacy, get the skillet hot.
And we'll be coming in hot because I'm flying to my truck. 1:36 to go in the ball game. With that run by Carson Crawford, you set the Wildcats up 1st and goal from the 3-yard line, Coach. You got 4 plays, 3 yards, season on the line, and the missed extra point you talked about a moment ago. The Wildcats would have a chance to win it if you score here with an extra point. So we'll see. It's 1st and goal. And all that chaos down there on the Raines sideline. They had every coach on the field, and it looked like maybe the whole team was hurt. I'm not even sure. 1st down and goal from the 3. Carson Crawford in the gun. Takes the snap, runs it himself. Carson Crawford's got a touchdown. The Cats are in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. The game is tied with 1:22 to go in the ball game.
Great job by the Cats up front right there. We've been on that offensive line all night. On that drive right there, they moved some people.
And now it's going to come down to an extra point and a chance for the Cats to take the lead. And this is number 30. I'll get his name right this time. Pacey Holtman in to attempt the extra point. The snap is down. The kick is blocked. And the kick is blocked, and that's going to be a tie ball game. And the Cats had a chance, Coach, to win it on the extra point, and we get it blocked. It's a 20-all game. 1:22 on the clock. There's just no room for prosperity tonight, Coach.
This is just... Oh, my.
But, Coach, the silver lining is the Wildcats tied the ball game 20-20. And now with 1:22 on the clock, if we can just keep Raines out of the end zone, we could be looking at an overtime situation here in the graveyard. Looking at the clock, looking at the score, 20-20 both sides. Both teams have 3 touchdowns and 1 missed extra point. Both teams have played their hearts out on defense. Both teams have, had chances, had opportunities. The Wildcats, I would think, probably more so. But either way.
I like Scooby tried to pull one off on them there, putting the tee at the 45-yard line. Why not? They haven't caught anything else tonight.
Well, I tell you, it's been a Mickey Mouse effort on the chain gang for sure. I did get a score update. That game over in Pensacola, obviously an hour behind Iris, so they started a little bit later, but Pine Forest strikes first with a 7-0 lead against Swanee.
Pine Forest will be tough to beat over there.
Thanks to John Meadows and Gerald Rogers for keeping us in. High kickoff comes down to the 20-yard line. Raines is going to try to return it, and Carlos Jefferson's going to run across the field and make a big tackle here, and he gets a little help from his friends over there, and the Wildcats stop him inside the 25. So Raines, with 1:13 on the clock, has got to go 75 yards. What a game, Coach.
Let's get that turnover mojo going right here. 1:13 and
1:13. Raines comes to the line. 1st down and 10. Tie ball game. Season on the line for both teams here late.
Loosen up. Make them complete 7 passes instead of 2.
And the rain, Coach, is starting to fall again. A little light drizzle here late in the ball game.
Play off, no yaks. No yards after catch.
1st down play. No backs in the backfield with the Raines quarterback. He takes the snap from shotgun, and he's under pressure. Camilo Rollins flushes him, and now he throws the ball. He had to be past the line of scrimmage. He had to be. Oh. Twice tonight I think they've gotten away with that, but it's incomplete anyway. It'll be second down with 1:07 to go. Second down and 10. You see the umbrella starting to pop up again here as the rain starts to fall. 1:07 to go. Cats on defense. No backs in the backfield for the Vikings. They drop back, throw one deep down the middle of the field, and the ball is going to be caught.
Over the
he
top.
catches the ball over the top.
With a minute left, over the top.
A minute left. He's tackled there as he makes the catch at the 38-yard line of the Cats, but a huge gain here. And now once they set the chains, the clock should run, so we got to hurry with these chains, guys. A minute left in the ball game exactly, and now the clock will run from the 38. From the 38, Cats on defense, trying to stop the Vikings. They fire it out right side. Catch is made here. Receiver is inside the 15, inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. Another first down for Raines as the clock ticks down to 43 seconds. So they've come right down the field on two passes here after the incompletion on the first down a moment ago. So now they're sitting at the 17-yard line of the Cats with the game tied and 36 seconds on the clock.
3 passes over the top tonight have just been critical.
Well, it's not over, Coach. They don't have a kicker that can make a field goal from there. So they've got to get the ball to the end zone. And if you're looking at it from a field goal perspective, right now you're looking at a 35-yarder. Now, I don't think there's enough luck under the sun that he could kick a 35-yarder from there. So they've got to go to the end zone for a touchdown. 41 seconds left in the ball game, and the rain's starting to fall harder. From the 17-yard line.
Raines is not disguising it. They're going 5 wide, empty set, chunking the ball.
You got to get to the quarterback here. Wildcats get pressure. Garrett Kane flushes him. The Wildcats are going to hit him. He floats one up to the end zone, and it's going to be knocked away. Out of bounds back there, and it'll be incomplete. It'll be second down.
Good job by Garrett Kane and Orlando Holland on the pressure.
23 seconds, 23 ticks from overtime here if the Cats can stop them and keep them out of the end zone here.
Garrett Kane busted loose up the middle, flushed him outside. Orlando Holland was in his face when he threw the ball.
Yeah, Garrett Kane, good job that time to flush him. And like we said early in the game, if you get him on the run, he's not accurate. That ball was out of bounds. Second down, 10. Rain starting to fall harder. Quarterback in the gun, low snap. He comes up. He's trying to run it. The Wildcats are going to sack him now. He throws it out of there, and it's going to be incomplete. Somehow or another, the quarterback found a way to fire it out there to his receiver, but it falls incomplete. It'll be third down and 17 seconds now. Now, Coach, I'm going to tell you, their kicker cannot kick a 35-yarder, so they've got 2 plays here, and the Cat defense just needs to stop 2 plays. And they've got a guy shaking up. And it's getting wet.
Shaking up, and he stays on the field. Unbelievable.
And now they're going to run to the line, third down. Did anybody even call timeout there? They've got the hand up on the back there, so they've got to hurry and snap it. It's going to be a delay of game if they don't hurry. They get the snap off. They're going to run the football with the quarterback running around the right end. He fires one to the end zone. He's got a man back there, and a catch is made. No, he's out of bounds, incomplete. He's out of bounds, incomplete. He caught the ball in the back, but I think he bobbled it and ended up out of bounds. And we got away with one there, Coach.
We did. The quarterback scrambled out. We broke away from the receiver for some reason, and he was open by 10 yards.
And somehow stepped out of bounds over the back line.
Thank goodness he's got size 11s and not 10s.
I'm just having to laugh at this because the comical way this game is unfolded. 9 seconds to go in the game, and Raines calls timeout. They got one last play before we're inevitably headed to overtime here, right? I mean, we have to be, don't we, Coach?
9 seconds. and the rains are coming. It rains.
And, Coach, if I get electrocuted, just don't grab me.
Coming down.
Yeah, I need an umbrella. Fourth down play coming up. We're just keeping it right here. John Meadows back at the studio. Thanks for keeping us going here. And Wildcats have fought their way to stay in this thing. Tied the game a moment ago. Raines has come back down. They look like they might be driving for the game-winning touchdown, but now 4th down and 10 from the 17-yard line.
Hopefully we brought the kitty litter, the ball dry tonight.
Well, we need something. But listen, Coach, even with a completion here now, there's only 9 seconds on the clock, so really the only play they've got to the end zone here. So if the Wildcats can just keep them out of the end zone on this play, they're going to try the field goal, Coach. There is no way in the world he can kick a 35-yarder, but they're trying it. They are trying a field goal.
We need to block this and take it to the house.
And Coach Mays is calling timeout. And I wouldn't have called timeout. I wouldn't have even let him think about that. Let him kick it. There is no way that he can kick a 35-yarder. I mean,
I'm going to be curious on the snap and the hold.
Yeah, I mean, it's raining. It's pouring down rain here. I don't have an umbrella. I need one. We're out in the open here. I don't even have words to describe this, folks. What a game. 20-20. 9 seconds to go in the ball game, and anybody that knows me knows I typically have words to describe just about everything. But right now, the way this thing's unfolded, I don't even know. I'd have to watch it back on film just to go back and see what actually transpired here tonight.
Let's see if they still come out in a field goal situation. Take these glasses off.
They are, Coach. They are. The holder's going to be right at the 25. It's a 35-yarder from the right half. I don't think there's any chance he can get it there. The snap is back. The kick is on the way, and he pulled it way left. He kicked it to Roosevelt Boulevard.
That looked like your pitching wedge at Myrtle Beach right there.
4 seconds on the clock. The Cats, no doubt, will take a knee and send this thing to overtime, right?
That looked like a Scott McDonald 9-iron right there.
Well, I'm just glad he didn't make a fool out of me because I said there was no way this man could kick a 35-yarder, and I was right.
After that last comment I made, I hope the big fella in Tifton's not, hurting those lungs too bad.
Well, I saw him wrap a pitching wedge around a tree up in Myrtle Beach. It's probably still stuck in there. 4 seconds left in the ball game, Coach. We got to take a knee here and go to overtime, right? I'm going to have to get an umbrella, and that's it. We're going to overtime. That's going to run the clock out. We're going to send it back to you, John Meadows. I need to take about a 2-minute timeout here as we get set up for overtime, and we'll come back. It's a 20-20 tie at the end of regulation. We're going to go to a Kansas tiebreaker to see who is going to emerge from this second-round playoff victory here at Raines High School. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Baker High Wildcats football is being brought to you by American Recycling Center. Recycling helps the environment. American Recycling offers compensation for cans, radiators, copper, brass, and aluminum. American Recycling Center located at 5325 Woodlawn Road. That's 1/2 mile west of 121 near I-10. Open weekdays from 9 till 5, Saturdays from 9 to 1. Telephone 631-0152. That's 631-0152. American Recycling Center. Happy to support Baker High football.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
And here we go, folks, 20-20 tie at the end of regulation. We will move to a high school format Kansas tiebreaker situation. And so in high school football, in a Kansas tiebreaker situation, it's a first and goal situation from the 10-yard line. Both offenses will get one chance with 4 plays from the 10-yard line. If both teams score touchdowns and you're tied after one overtime, we'll do it again. But right now, Raines is going to start with the football first from the 10-yard line. And, folks, the rain is falling harder now than it's fallen all night. And the rain will definitely play a factor here in overtime.
You know, a little trivia tidbit here. Florida high school football. They placed the ball on the 50. One team got 4 downs to go as far as they could. The other team got the ball wherever they stopped, and whichever side of the 50 the ball ended up on, that team won.
Wow. Handoff in the backfield. No, the quarterback keeps it. I thought they handed it off at the backfield. The Wildcats keyed on the back in the backfield, but either way, no gain on the play as the quarterback kept it, tried it up the middle. It'll be second and goal.
Good, just good assignment football there by our defense. We had a guy, Toby Kinghorn, on the running back, 10 yards deep. We had 3 guys on the quarterback up inside. Everybody playing with discipline and assignment football.
Second down and goal. Wildcats show pressure. Here they come. They're going to hand it to the running back. He's going to squirt ahead down inside the 9. Maybe got the 8-yard line for a 2-yard gain. It's going to be third and goal from right there at the 8-yard line.
One thing's for sure right here, they can't beat us over the top.
No, yeah, you can't.
Let's look for the quick screen out there to one of the receivers here on 7.
I mean, I don't even know if they're going to take the chance with that, Coach. I mean, with the rain.
Here's the other thing too. You got to think they're after that hook shot.
They're not kicking the field goal.
They're 4 downs all the way.
Third down play from the 8-yard line. They send the man in motion. Snap back to the quarterback. He's going to keep it himself, and he's tackled way back in the – no, he gets away. He's running. We had him tackled for a loss in the backfield. He's going to get a touchdown. You have got to be kidding me. He was tackled way back in the 20-yard line. He got away from the tackle, and he scored the touchdown.
Unbelievable.
Oh, one of the Wildcats had him wrapped up in the backfield. And he was dead to rights, Coach. He comes all the way back across the field and goes in.
The play of the game, just not for the Wildcats.
Well, just to remind Wildcat fans, we still get 4 downs from the same spot. Now, the extra point is critical here as the kicker for Raines is on to attempt it. Snap is back, the snap is down, and it's going to be blocked. The Cats have blocked the extra point.
Guys, you can't go anywhere with it in high school. Just relax.
So that could be huge if the Wildcats can score a touchdown out of possession. An extra point would win it.
For Kevin Mays to go for 2 if we score.
Well, I agree. We had a chance to win it at the end of regulation with an extra point. We got that blocked. So these rainy conditions are playing a big factor here. But the Wildcats, goal number 1, Coach, the Wildcats have to score here. Devastating. 26-20. They haven't changed the scoreboard to add the 6 points. It doesn't matter. They're up by 6. The Wildcats need a touchdown We need an answer. We've had the offense on the sideline working on play number 1, so here we go. First down and goal from the 10. Wildcats going to keep it with Crawford, and Crawford's going to fight his way down inside the 10, and he's pushing ahead. Gets down to around the 7-yard line, about a 3-yard gain. 3 yards of cloud of dust, and we'll do it again. Second down and goal. He actually got closer to the 6, Coach. Maybe giving 4 on that play. Second down play, Crawford in the shotgun. Cats trailing by 6. Going to get this time, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So now, third and goal is going to be from the 6-yard line. You got 2 plays to get it in the end zone. The season's over. There's no time on the clock. There's nothing left to do, and John Raines is so confused they don't even know that touchdown counted for 6 points a moment ago. They put 1 on the board. Oh, now they made it 26-20. Yes, we're going to call a timeout. We picked up 4 yards. We're at the 6-yard line, so it's third down and goal from the 6. We trail by 6 points, 26-20. So the Cats basically have 2 plays here for their season.
Raines is still in that tight man coverage. I would love to see a pick play down here on the goal line.
Little crossing pattern coming across.
Crossing, hit the guy coming over the middle. Ball's wet. Just a nice, easy throw. Or I'm going to go back to the old ace in the hole. I've been screaming. I still would like maybe a little reverse or something because they are flying to the ball.
The reverse,
some type of misdirection.
The reverse worked earlier in the game, but now with the ball down this close to the goal line, we'll have to just see. From the 6-yard line, Cats are going to send Scooby Graham to the backfield. We're going to send 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Scooby Graham lined up beside quarterback Carson Crawford. From the 6. It'll be incomplete. With a little slant pass to Cameron Crawford, he was looking for a flag. They just ran Cameron on a little slant across the middle, and it's incomplete. It's fourth down.
Ball a little behind him.
Fourth down play. They got to get it lined up. This is the last play. You got to get it in the end zone.
It's all down to this one play.
Fourth and goal. Carson Crawford takes the snap, rolls to his left, looks to the end zone. He's going to fire it to the end zone, and it's going to be they're saying a touchdown. I don't even know how he called it, but he called it. Cameron Crawford catches it. It's a touchdown.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
I had no idea. Everybody in the stadium held their breath. The official holds his arms up. Touchdown, tie game. 26 all.
I'm hoping. I don't know. It might have been a great catch down there. It's hard to see from where we're at. Rain sure didn't think so over there, but I don't see them.
They're not protesting.
So that's a heck of a catch.
The Cats need to figure out what they're doing here, though. We need to figure out what we're doing. Are we going for 2? Are we kicking it? What are we doing? We're sending guys on late. J-Mod's not lined up. We got to hurry. Now we're going for 2. Carson Crawford with a chance to win it. Going for 2. Carson going to run the football and not going to get it. The ball's fumbled, and we're going to second overtime.
Lee, we were not ready to even run the play.
No, we didn't have the play call. We didn't have the personnel in. J-Mod Lewis ran on way late. Carson Crawford had to wait for him to get on the field.
We got to get it together here, guys.
And they're showing us winning the game on the scoreboard, 27-26.
I think we're going to have to earn it. I don't think they're going to give us that point.
So the way this works, folks, is now that both teams have had a chance with the ball, now the Wildcats will have the ball first on offense. So we will have a chance to set the pace here to see what happens. So you got to get out there and get ready. Offense has got to be ready to go here. Same thing, do it again. 4 plays from the 10-yard line. This This has been an unbelievable game.
Goes back to we had the quarterback 7 yards deep in the backfield.
Hey, had him for the loss. It should have been a tackle. I thought it was. Somehow he got free. I still don't even know how he got free. I don't know how Cameron Crawford caught that touchdown pass either. I'd like to see that one on film. But 26 all. Cat offense coming back on the field. Here we go. Second overtime from Raines High School. Second round playoff action, Class 5A. The Wildcats of Baker County against the Raines Vikings.
Let's draw them off sides right here.
Knotted at 26. Cats with a full house backfield, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Going to run the ball to the left side, and the ball was fumbled, and I don't even know. Now we finally pick it up, and we lost like 8 yards.
Oh, my.
And I haven't questioned play calling all year, Coach, but I don't know what in the world we're running that play for. Somehow we kept the ball, but we lose. See, the ball's going to be back to the 14-yard line, so we lost 4 yards on the play. It's second and goal from the 14.
Oh.
And if you lose the ball on a fumble here, you basically are giving the other team the game. 26 all, here we go. Crawford in the gun by himself. 5 receiver set. Crawford's going to run it himself, and he's going to be corralled right away. Nothing doing.
Every time we've gone empty, we've run out there looking for that. Now we gotta hit some kind of passing route here. 2 plays in a row.
Third down play, third down and goal. The Cats offense has just been in disarray all night. Somehow we're still in this ball game. 26 all, third and goal from the 14-yard line. Overtime number 2. Crawford drops back to throw. Throws one across the middle. It's going to be knocked away. Almost intercepted. They tried to throw the pass across the middle of the post. It's incomplete. And now it's 4th down. Last chance.
I wouldn't mind seeing that little wheel route down here. Run the slant to J-Mod and get Cameron going to the corner.
Well, you gotta. Well, they're going to call timeout here. Well, 26 all. 26 all. If we had a chance, it'd be 14, so it'd be about a 31-yard field goal.
No,
I don't think there's any chance of that. So,
yeah, throw the ball in the end zone. Like I say, I think the wheel route gives us our best shot. Run to the.
Now, even with an incompletion or not a touchdown here, even with that, Raines has still got to score on their possession to win the football game. So
correct.
So it's still a 26-26 ball game, but in overtime rules, both teams get a chance with the ball. So even if the Wildcats do not score here, Raines still has to score on their possession. So Cats not out of this yet, folks. 4th down, goal to go from the 14-yard line. Carson Crawford, 5 wide, 3 to the right, which is the strong side of the field. Back to the Wildcat sideline. We'll roll it. Carson throws middle. He's got a catch. No, it's incomplete. Oh, it's off. Somehow or another, Scooby Graham caught the pass that deflected off of Cameron Crawford, and Scooby Graham comes down with it, and the Cats get a touchdown, and it's unbelievable how that even happened. I don't even know.
That was a well-designed pass play is what that was. Throw it a little behind Cameron Crawford, tips it up in the air, and Scooby snatches it out of the air going by.
And now we're going to try the extra point.
Cats and 6.
Possum back on the field to try the extra point. The snap's a good one, and the kick's on the way, and it is good. The Cats have gotten the extra point, and now the Cats have the advantage. We've taken it 33-26, Coach.
What a game.
Inexplicably.
What a game.
Somehow or another, Scooby Graham caught that pass, Coach, and if you remember the Georgia-Auburn football game when Auburn threw the pass deep down the middle, the Georgia guy tipped it up and the Auburn guy caught it. That's kind of what that play reminded you of. It just wasn't quite that long.
That was that If I told you Baker County had scored 33 points tonight, would you believe it?
No. We had 13 or 14 at the end of the third quarter. 33-26, Wildcats on top. They're going to hand the ball left side to the running back. He's going to get hit by Connor South and brought back from behind, and he might have gotten a yard.
Good job pursuit by Connor South. We've still got to get that edge out there. Ran him down from behind. Nice job.
Cats stop them here on 3 more plays, and the Wildcats are going to the third round. Coach got a score update from Pensacola. Swanee's tied the game. It's 7-all. Pensacola, Pine Forest, and the Swanee Bulldogs. Second down and goal from the 9. Rains now, a flag down. You're going to get 5 yards backwards. So now you're going to the 14-yard line.
I'm going to refrain right now and be a nice guy because you asked me to come on tonight.
Yes, sir.
Are you out of your mind talking about Pine Forest and Swanee right now?
I'm just giving an update, Coach.
Oh, my.
Just giving an update, Coach. Was that a jinx? This isn't a Dr. Pepper commercial, Coach. I can't jinx it.
It looks like next Friday I'm getting to go to Pensacola.
Second down and goal from the 14. The Rains quarterback in the shotgun. And another flag. 5 more yards on the false start here, and they're going to back up to the 19. The Wildcat defense just needs to dig in here. The ball is all the way back. I said the 19. It's actually about the 17. So 2 false start penalties in a row against the Rains Vikings after the Wildcats somehow got a Scooty Graham touchdown. How in the world are we going to recap this game, Coach?
A lot of Excedrin.
33-26. Game hangs in the balance, and Rains is going to talk about it.
How many timeouts do you get in overtime?
John Meadows, if you're still with us, just give us a couple of more minutes. Wildcats on top by 7. Oh, my goodness. 33-26. Let's reset it here, folks. This is second overtime number 2 from Rains High School. The Wildcats scored on a 4th down touchdown pass to Cameron Crawford in the first overtime. We had a chance to win it with the 2-point conversion, didn't get it. But come out on our first possession, or come out on our second overtime on 4th down. Somehow, Carson Crawford throws the ball to Cameron Crawford. It's tipped up in the air, and Scooby Graham catches it for the touchdown. And we get the extra point.
Amazing. Maybe the highlight of overtime, though, is the chain crews had those chains off the whole time.
They can't do anything with them now. Second down and goal, Rains. The Wildcat fans are in it from the 16-yard line. The Rains quarterback in the shotgun. Takes a snap, but they had a receiver left way early, and the ball's going to be caught for a touchdown. But he left early. John, he left 2 steps before the play even started. And just ran by our guy because he started before the play started. How did they miss that flag?
Here's the big question. Are they going to go for 2?
Well, if they go for 2, they could win the game.
They're in confusion over there themselves.
Now it's 33-32.
And they've already used their timeout.
Coach, how does their guy get a 2-yard head start and no flag? There's a line judge right there in front of him. He ran right by our guy. They throw it to the back of the end zone.
They're going for 2.
This is the ball game, folks.
This is it right here.
33-32. The Wildcats up by 1. Rains will go for 2 to try to win the football game here in overtime number 2.
We got to get pressure on the quarterback.
There won't be an overtime number 3. This is it.
Get pressure.
They run a man in motion. On the 2-point play, the quarterback's just going to run it to the right. He's going to get hit. He's down. The Wildcats are going to win it.
We stop him in the backfield. The Wildcats win the game.
To Haven Clark, huge play, setting the edge, coming up from his safety position. Wildcats are moving on next week. Somehow or another, the Wildcats found enough luck under the sun to come out of here with a win. It is 3-32.
Bedlam on this field right now, these Wildcat players. Might be time for me and you to head to the truck.
I think it's time. John, we're going to send it back to you for a 30-second timeout. We'll come back and wrap it up here. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
A lot of happy folks on the Wildcat sideline, a lot of smiles over here. But, John, it was in doubt for a long time. We were down by 6 in the fourth quarter and almost no chance for the Wildcats to come out of here with a win, and somehow we do. The Wildcats score late in the game to tie the game at 20. We aren't able to get the extra point. We go to overtime. We stop Raines before the end of regulation down here, keep them out of the end zone. They score first in overtime. We have to come back. I mean, John, I don't even know how to recap it with the right words, but at the end of the day, this second-round playoff game, the Wildcats escape with a one-point win.
What Al Davis used to say, just win, baby.
Just win, baby.
You know, I'm going to say this, too. I don't understand that play call by Raines on the two-point play. They went quads to the right, sent the lone receiver to the left in motion and tried a quarterback sweep over that way. We had 8 guys waiting on him over there. Great job. I'm going to say this. We got beat over the top a few times tonight, but I thought Coach Canada's defensive game plan was pretty on point, shutting those guys down.
Well, I mean, what do you say? The defense played a whale of a ball game. At the end of the game, they had 20 points, so they get 2 touchdowns in overtime to go to 32. I mean,
and it comes down to two critical completions.
Yeah.
When we went into the fourth quarter, I think we were about 0 for 20.
Okay, well, listen, they're about to cut our power here, folks, but let me just say this. Right now, I almost jinxed it by giving you the score a moment ago, but the last we heard, Swanee and Pine Forest 7-7. So after this game, the Wildcats will play the winner of Swanee and Pine Forest. So if you're still listening at home, just pay attention to that game, and you'll know we're either going to head to Pensacola next Friday night or we're going to head to Swanee. Either way, the Wildcats are moving on to round 3. Coach John Staples, it's been a pleasure having you on the air tonight. I appreciate you joining the call with us tonight. Jackie, hope you feel better next week and be back on the air with us. But, Coach, you're more than welcome to come join us as well. Wildcats moving on to round 3, Coach, and we'll have our dependable heating and air conditioning coaches show this coming Monday night. So join us, and we'll talk all about this game and try to figure out some words for it.
I enjoyed being here. Thank you for having me, and moving on.
Appreciate all the sponsors making Wildcat Radio possible, and John Meadows and Glen Baptist Church for making it possible here on WFBB. Good night, everybody. We'll talk to you Monday night.